I have, the times at which we'll be doing each activity. I have a list of things that people should bring down. I have a list of expenses.
John, you might be
And
John, you know how boring you sound right now?
I'm currently doing a thing called cave information, where I'm talking about the 3 caves that we are going into.
God, you are so.
And then
that sounds so.
I'm gonna start miscellaneous information right after that. So we'll see. You guys are both invited if you guys want to trudge your way down.
No, I do not want to go in a cave with you. I'm scared. I feel like you're gonna rape me and kill me.
Well,
we're live, so let's not try saying that.
Oh shit! I didn't know we were live streaming still. We're live. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said you were setting it up. I had no idea when we just started. So
we're live now with 0 viewers. But it's all good.
Wait, we're on live stream?
Yeah.
Are we on Twitch?
Yeah, you said you wanted to do that.
Oh shit! Am I hosting today?
No, but you said just anytime we record, put it on Twitch so people can ask us questions.
Oh yeah, I forgot I did say that. I'm sorry. I have a very, they call me a dipshit where I'm from.
And then, Will, when we start recording again, do that thing on your story because we got hella people last time.
Yeah, I totally will.
Okay. So I'll start. What was I just saying? I forgot what I was off on.
We were talking about Colin Sexton and the Cavs.
No, we weren't.
No, we weren't ever
Definitely
talking about
not,
those.
no.
The only person who hasn't mentioned that is you.
I'll just start off with the whole hosting thing again.
What was that? Just saying. I forgot what I was off. We were talking about Colin Sexton and the Cavs. No, we weren't.
Ben's so confused.
I am so lost right now.
Will was watching the stream.
I'm living in the past.
Will was watching the stream. I'm like, what?
I'm gonna log on to the stream. How do you spell Twitch? Here it is.
Why do you need to log on to the stream?
So we can get a viewer.
Emojis.
Oh, that's true. And then maybe Jakey will come back on.
My clipboard.
So I can.
I would.
Oh, Ben, we also argued with this little ass kid.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Well, it was mostly Will, but.
What?
Look, now we have a viewer.
Yeah, it's Will.
And me.
I just left.
Okay, we have
now I
a singular viewer, which is one of us. That's lovely.
It'll grow. It'll grow.
I just put it on my story.
Dope. Okay, we'll just start now. All right, so yeah, so basically our plan for the next couple episodes is John's gonna be pretty much hosting it. I'll be relieved of my duties as creating topics and such, and
I got all the topics.
And
That's right.
he'll be hosting it. I'll still be editing it and uploading it.
Yeah, he's
Which
gonna do
I feel
all
like
the
hard stuff.
I feel like John should be doing those duties.
Well, I would, except I have something else to do.
Of course.
So.
And then Will's next. Yeah. Will's gonna be doing that on Twitch.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll upload the audio, of course, the next day. But yeah, so we're just gonna get right into the one topic that we don't have other than the All-Star game. Oh, by the way, we're streaming this right now. So if you follow right now, anytime we record, we're gonna be doing it live, so you can ask us questions. Again, it's right there on the screen if you need to. Looking at it.
So can they see our pictures, or are they just hearing our
No,
voices?
they can see us. I just got the Zoom thing on.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll be checking it a little frequently, not as much now that we're recording, but if you have questions after every topic, I'll check. But yeah, so we'll get right into it. And if you guys want to join the Kahoot quiz that's going on later today, you can do that. So if you
I'm gonna be there.
If you really want to do these quizzes, and you're like, man, my one dream in life is to be on one of these quizzes on this small podcast, then yeah, you can join them live. We'll be doing Kahoots.
And if we just get one other person to join the Kahoot game, that'd be pretty fun.
That would be pretty.
You're gonna blow us out of the water.
And then they blow us out.
They probably would. We're really dumb.
All right, but yeah, First topic is first and only other topic than the All-Star game is the Celtics and their shitty ass team. I wouldn't say they have a shitty team. They just, oh gosh, it's going downhill as it looks right now. But yeah. But yeah. So Ben said they were on a 10-game losing streak. Was it?
No, they've
okay.
lost 10 out of their last 15.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
they're
on a
currently
three-game
and they're
losing
currently
streak
sitting
now.
9th.
You said 3-game losing streak, Don?
Sir.
Okay, so
Yep, 3-game losing streak.
So yeah, I also want to share. So I just want y'all to share if they're gonna be an all. If you think this is just like a little sort of steed that they're on, that there's kind of it's just a hump they have to get over, or what do you guys think? Oh, and also, if you got opinion on the topic that we're talking about right now, put it in the chat. We'll try and say as much as we can. But we'll start with John.
I think it's the Kardashian curse, truthfully. They got Tristan Thompson. They were one of the greatest teams in the league, and then they got Tristan Thompson, and now they're,
Well, Devin Booker's still playing pretty good.
For now.
He hasn't absorbed the full effect yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
got you. Does
takes a little
Jenner
time.
count as a Kardashian curse? Okay,
I'd
I
count
feel
it,
like
yeah.
a Jenner is a little less.
gotcha.
But I will say, now that Ben Simmons is gone with, what was her face? Not Kylie. Is it Kylie?
No,
Or was it
Kendall.
Kendall, yeah.
That's
yeah.
who Devin Booker's dating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And all of a sudden,
Griffin
the
used to date her,
76ers are the number one team in the entire Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I don't know. It's just the freaking Kardashian curse.
no, I think realistically what it is fucking Kemba Walker is horrifying recently.
Yeah, he's been nowhere to be seen.
He really is just... Did you guys see what happened the other day with Kemba Walker?
Possibly. I'm not.
I'm trying to look for the game. I think it was against the Mavericks, maybe the Pelicans, but he had the shot to tie the game to send it into overtime. Missed the shot. Right after he missed that shot, he was smiling.
Oh yeah, I saw a
He had
meme
the
about
biggest smile on his face. Man just does not care. He does not care.
I did see that. Yeah.
I think it's
Like-
horrible. For your starting point guard,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll find that meme.
Kemba hasn't
Walker
even
out of here.
Kemba hasn't even played in like half their games either. Like they
Nah, he
brought
was
him
injured.
in.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, injuries you
Mm-hmm.
sometimes can't contribute to that, but like they brought Kemba in to, try to fill the role of where Kyrie left. Obviously, Kemba is not on the level of Kyrie. I'm not trying to say he ever was, but they try to bring in a known and established point guard, and he has not produced. Also, with their struggles is Marcus Smart has been dealing with injuries this year too, and without Smart, they are not a good defensive team. And without Smart and without Kemba, they lack a ton of leadership because of how young this team is.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, if to have 2 All-Stars and at the All-Star break you're not even in the playoffs, that is very pitiful.
Yeah.
It's
I feel
awful.
like they have some of the best players. Like, I wouldn't say Jaylen Brown is one of the best players in the league, but he's a above average player. And then they have Jason Tatum.
He's an All-Star. Jaylen Brown's
he's
an
an
All-Star.
All-Star.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And they have Tatum, with Walker, Smart. They have Tom. I mean, obviously Thompson's not a great player, but Thompson, Teague. They have a lot of good role players on their team, and I don't know. All of a sudden, they just can't seem to put anything together. They were one of the hottest looking teams early on, behind like the 76ers and the Nets not too long ago, and now they have to start worrying about actually making the playoffs instead of just getting home court advantage.
Right. So I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if it's gonna be like some sort of, hunch they have to get over, or what they have to do to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's definitely just a hunch. I don't think they're just bad because they're,
Yeah, but if for some reason they can't get out of the slump that they're in,
slump. That's the word. I don't know why I keep saying hunch, but
yeah, but if they can't get out of the slump, does obviously the players have to produce, but at what point do you have to look towards the head coach and be like, all right, you're leading this team, like, come on now.
exactly.
At what point does it turn to the coach's responsibility for what the team has become?
You're gonna pin this on Brad Stevens.
Not yet. I'm saying if they can't make it out,
I'm saying.
yes, some blame has to go to the head coach. I'm sorry. Some blame has to go to Stevens.
You can't, honestly, especially in the NBA, you can't blame coach. You just
I
can't.
I will.
I mean, you just can't because, well, honestly, any sport, the coach can only do so much. Can't go out there and drop like it.
Yes, I get that. The coach can only do so much. The players have to be able to produce. But at the end of the day, the plays that they're running, the schemes that they're running, who's on the court at what time, the number of minutes is all determined by the coach. And at some point, blame does have to be put on the coach. Just like at some point, the blame has to be put on, the GM for not drafting good enough or making good enough trades.
But when your coach is Brad Stevens,
dude, like
Brad Stevens best coach in the NBA right now.
He is.
Him and Pop, they're the two top tier. Him and Pop.
I don't know if they're the two top, but
Who? Okay, who would you say is a better coach than Brad Stevens than Greg Popovich?
I don't know if I'm putting anyone over Popovich, but Miami's coach,
Eric Spoelstra.
Yeah,
I think pretty dope.
I think Eric Spoelstra is a top 3 coach in the NBA. He's very underrated.
3 behind Brad Stevens, and then my 4 is Nick Nurse and 5 Steve Kerr.
Yes, but I'm saying like if they somehow cannot get out of the slump, which I think they will, but if they can't, at some point you do have to put some of the blame on Stevens. I'm not calling for his head. Of course not. He's a very good coach, and this might just be a down year for them. But at what point does it fall? At what point does some of the blame fall on the coach? And I think with 15 or 20 games left, if they're not in the playoff picture, I think some of the blame does have to go to them.
Well, you can kind of say the same thing about Nick Nurse, with how he's doing with the whole Raptors situation.
He's put the Raptors are currently 5th.
Oh, are they now?
Yeah,
I was going to give some kudos up to the Raptors there.
Between 5th and 10th in the East is very close, but they are 5th.
Oh, okay.
They have turned their season around.
To the Raptors. They were like a number 12 seed, and they got all the way up back to a number. You said 5th, right?
Yeah, they're currently sitting in 5th.
Yeah,
okay.
so
Good
that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And yeah, don't get me wrong. If the Raptors somehow completely fall apart like they did at the beginning of the year, yeah, you'll have to look to Nick Nurse because, you can't use the Kawhi left us because he's already been gone for a year, and you did very well last season without him.
Mm-hmm.
Though I do feel like, I know this wasn't one of the topics, but the Raptors, last year they still had Siakam with, when Siakam played with Leonard, the focus was on Leonard and Lowry. So Siakam was able to produce, and no one necessarily knew the best way to stop him. And that's somewhat happened last year too. Is no one knew exactly what strategy to run against them. But they've had now a full year of Siakam being the main man up there. So they know what to do, and they have done that very effectively, and Siakam did not prepare enough.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like that was one of the Raptors' main struggles is Siakam just was not ready for teams to look at him like he was the number 1 option.
John, what do you got to say about the whole Raptors situation?
I think they really just got their shit together. Some teams start out quick, some teams don't. And obviously, they lost some pieces last year, not a lot, but a few, and like Marc Gasol. But I guess that was a while ago. Or was that last year?
They lost him in the offseason.
Yeah. Okay, so they didn't have Marc Gasol. That can be a big blow. They need to be used to playing without him and everything. But I think going forward, they're going to be a threat. And when we talk about a 7-game, playing series, how many teams are going to be able to beat the Raptors in 7 games? So,
I mean, currently they would face the Pacers right now. Do you think the Pacers could beat them in a 7-game series?
I think they can.
I honestly would take the Pacers right there. Yeah.
As of right now, I would take the Pacers, but who knows? At the beginning of the year, I would take the Detroit Pistons over the Toronto Raptors, but how the turntables
have turned.
Turntables.
Yeah.
No,
Office reference for those of you. Start a petition, get it put back on Netflix. But
it's on Peacock for free though.
Is it?
Yeah.
But the Celtics too. Like, if you look at the East, there are only 3 teams that are above a 500 record, and the Celtics, who have 2 current All-Stars and have 2 players who, one could potentially be an All-Star and one who's a great all-around player, and they're not even in the playoff picture right now. Like, that's lack of leadership. That's a lack of knowing how to control the games.
Yeah. But you guys were talking earlier about coaches in the East. I think Nick Nurse is one of the greatest coaches in the East.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
man's a dog.
He won Coach of the Year last year, right?
Yes.
He won in 20. I knew he won when they won the title.
I thought the reason was that he won one because he brought, the Raptors, Kawhi-less Raptors to the playoffs, and I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not tripping, but yeah, so basically, I don't know, like, how the Celtics can get out of their funk, but I don't know if it's something that the coaches have to do or the players have to do. But yeah, I don't know. It depends on pretty much, I guess, how they go about it. If they think it's sort of a game plan situation where they're not doing the right plays they need to, and they need to change something up based on how newer, because they're bringing up younger guys now, into the fold. Who's that? That one guy. What's his name? I think his name's like Time Lord or something like that. The guy that always fucking dunks. You know who I'm talking about?
On which team?
The Celtics. Is it? I think maybe it's Williams. I think his name's like
Grant Williams.
Is it Grant Williams?
No, Robert Williams.
So.
Robert Williams.
Yeah, the center.
Yeah, that man can fucking dunk. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like that just.
He's not doing a whole lot, but yeah.
No, he's not. But I'm just saying, like, he's the type of guy that you don't see very much in the Celtics, but they're starting to use him more. Because I'm seeing a bunch of like notifications about his potential and all that sort of stuff. And then who's their point guard? They also have Romeo Langford. They got now. Yeah, I don't know if it's maybe the whole game plan. Romeo Langford
on the Celtics.
Isn't he on the Celtics?
I'm not seeing a Romeo Langford. I'm looking at the other point guard they have is Peyton Pritchard. Outside of Kemba and Marcus, they have Peyton Pritchard and Tremont Waiters as their point guards.
Yeah, he still plays for the Celtics. Maybe they're just not playing him.
They wouldn't have, not all season then, because if you even like play 1 minute, they put you on this thing.
How many minutes has Taco Fall been getting this year?
Oh, not a lot.
He's averaging 7 minutes a game. He's only played
He's averaging
8.1.
He's averaging 8.1 minutes. And on February 24th, he played 8 minutes against the Hawks. So I'm gonna say that's their biggest problem right there.
Hey, we got our first
that
message
they played
of the day.
Taco Hall or
Who's it from?
From Floyd, Illinois.
He's my brother.
Willie's views are trash.
That's your brother?
That is my older brother, Jonathan. Yes.
Jonathan.
Yeah, it's my older brother, Jonathan. Yeah.
John, when you said that was the Celtics' problem, is their problem playing Taco, or is their problem not playing Taco?
Exactly.
Not playing Taco. The fuck?
You think about it. Plus,
You gotta play him more.
You could play him, get him developed.
Like, I would love to see him be able to play and stuff, but I saw it like in college and stuff. I saw him get out rebounded by guards. The dude's 7'5". Like but listen, I'm sorry, the dude, all he has is height. He's uncoordinated. He's uncoordinated.
You put Taco Fall on that court, you're gonna get 1,000% increase from the effort levels from everyone else on the floor.
He's like that one guy on your high school team who like is trash, but everybody lets him get in the game.
But when he gets into the game, everyone goes nuts, and the energy goes skyrocketing.
Oh, who's that one dude?
Celtics don't have energy.
Okay, but right now, there's not enough fans to be able to generate that. So you can't use that argument right now.
Maybe that's an issue. Maybe that's the issue.
Everyone's dealing with that, and teams are actually producing wins.
Of course. Yeah.
He doesn't know what to say.
No, Fernando just messaged me.
What'd you say?
Fernando just messaged me, and I got the text from my phone.
About what?
Quote, how likely is it for you to come with me to Target?
More honey buns.
Jesus Christ. Say you're recording a podcast right now, so 0.
Well, it doesn't even open at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's also true, yeah. But yeah,
Floyd also said all the crackheads.
Floyd also said, "My name is Floyd, ? Not Jonathan." Thanks, Will, for bringing in your brother.
All you gonna do is come in and talk shit on my
few words. Hell yeah. We love to see it.
Yo, Floyd, if your name's actually Floyd, give me a follow.
His name's not Floyd.
If your name's actually Floyd, give me a follow.
His name's not Floyd.
Watch him
What's
follow
his name?
He's gonna follow. His name's John.
Is it with an H or with a
No, like the exact way you spell yours.
Oh, dude.
Dude, the way John spells his name with no H threw me off for the longest time.
Yeah, my brother didn't spell it the same way either.
Like, I honestly didn't. I never knew he didn't spell with an H, without an H, until he saw my phone one day. He was like, "Dude, why is my name spelled wrong on your contacts list?" I was like, "Isn't that how you spell John?" Phillip.
Is double L's?
Yes.
Single or double, depending on the guy, I think. I don't know.
Well, I'm taking it just to a single.
But anyway.
Okay.
But anyways. Floyd, my man. Or Jonathan. Wait, hold on. He didn't follow yet. So. Oh, never mind. He just followed.
His name is Floyd.
His name is Floyd.
I swear,
Hello,
I would
Floyd.
him right now. I would get him on the podcast right now.
He said LeBron the GOAT, though.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Okay, but like,
we don't want to give.
How on earth have the Jazz managed to pull away as the 1 seed in the West by 5 games?
They are so fucking good. Holy shit.
Do you actually see them being able
Yes.
to, like, making the finals?
Yes. Finals. Ooh, final.
Which team are we talking about here?
The Jazz.
Jazz.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Like
they're kind of like they're
the
honestly.
record says yes, but everything you know about that team doesn't seem like they should even be in this position.
But you never know. Maybe just Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell are finally in their primes. You know.
Yeah, I guess.
But like, Man.
It could be the next Stockton and Malone for them.
Jazz, Will's brother said, Jazz are silently pulling away.
Yeah, they.
Does he just want to be on the podcast? Does he want to be on?
Listen, if he wants to, pull him up.
I can literally
just text him.
FaceTime Jonathan.
Yeah, like I honestly wasn't even paying attention to the Jazz that much because I figured, at some point it's going to be one of the LA teams up at the top. And I also thought Denver would be much better than they have been. They're only in 8th.
Right, like
I bet 2 games above 500.
You ask somebody, oh man, what's your finals predictions like in the beginning of the season? No one would say fucking Jazz. And
everyone's taking the Lakers and the Nets.
Yeah.
Most of them were.
Lakers or Clippers and the Nets.
Yeah. You know what really puts me over the edge?
Really grinds my gears.
What's up?
This man, let me hold on. Give me a second here. This man literally, give me a second. I'm sorry.
Official Inside the Paint podcast I'm on?
Yes, you are.
Oh. This is my greatest life achievement.
Oh my. This
man. You want in?
Yeah, put me in here.
We're putting this man in here. This has never happened before. We are putting somebody in from oh no, never mind. It has happened before, but it's.
I was about to say it didn't happen last week.
But it was a stream though, so I don't think it counts as a podcast.
That was the last one I heard.
So okay, how do I do this?
I'll text him the link.
I'm using my phone though.
I'll text him the link. I have it on my email on my phone.
Oh, okay.
All right, bro. I'll email you and get in this.
Okay.
All right, what were you about to say, John? Like, what really grinds your gears?
Yeah, what really grinds your gears?
This man is averaging 14 points and 13 rebounds, and he's getting paid.
Gobert?
Yeah, he's getting paid the 3rd largest contract in NBA history.
Okay.
You pay me the 3rd largest contract in NBA history. I could give you 14 points and 13 rebounds.
No,
Are you kidding me?
No,
hold on.
Yes, in 30 minutes.
How many
per
blocks
game,
does he have?
I could give you anything. How many blocks does he have?
Yes, he's a defensive beast.
2.8.
Can you average 3 blocks?
I could average 3 blocks. I think I could get behind. I think I could get behind and average 3 blocks.
Stop it.
All right, if we can Isaiah Thomas, maybe.
Listen. I'm probably not going to be able to jump up right in front of like a LeBron James and smack the ball out of his hand.
Of course, you bring up LeBron James.
But I, because he's the best basketball player of all time. But if I could get around him and smack the ball from the side or from the back, I think I could get 3 blocks in 30 minutes.
Okay.
I think I could do it.
But, your beef is with his contract, right?
My beef is with his contract. This man is doing nothing to deserve this contract.
No, but
how long of a contract is it? Do you know?
Isn't it 5-year? 210?
I think it is a 5-year. It's like $26 million a year.
Yeah,
I think it's a 5-year.
Okay, but to be fair, Utah is not in a place like LA or New York or Brooklyn or Miami to be able to be flashy enough for large free agents.
Of course.
When was the last when was the last time you ever heard of some big name superstar going in free agency to Utah? I don't think it's ever happened.
Market. Their way of pursuing championships is by drafting them and making and letting them grow.
And keeping them at all costs. And that's why they threw such a big contract. Could he have signed if he went somewhere else? Yes, he was getting less. But if he went somewhere else, he probably could have helped them win a championship, and they would have been left with nothing. They have to keep everyone in. I mean, Donovan Mitchell got a big extension.
Got bank.
That he probably, compared to other guards, doesn't necessarily deserve either. But they are willing to spend whatever kind of money they have to keep their biggest stars there.
Dang, John, he got you.
Well, listen,
he got you. No, he got you.
If this was LA or almost any other team trying to give Gobert this money, no way he's getting it from LA. But they have to. It's the hand that they have been dealt.
Exactly. And
here's the thing, though.
But they have money to spare, though. Like
Barely.
honestly,
No,
they only have
they
2
don't pay
players
their-
that they can give big money to, and that's Mitchell and Gobert. Who else?
Everyone
Joe
else-
Ingles?
Everyone else is good, but not good enough to
Not good
demand
enough.
those big contracts. And they
And-
have 2 great superstars, and they are loaded at the role positions, like Conley, Clarkson, Ingles,
And honestly,
Bogdanovich.
it's not impactful to the team if they just walk. If those players that are average just walk. Because, again, you can just pick them up in free agency, have the same efficient numbers, probably for less money than what, those other guys were asking for.
Yeah, but are you going to find someone who is averaging, a double-double?
First
And
All-NBA
nearly 3 blocks?
defensive team?
2-time defensive player of the year? You're not going to be able to attract that if you're Utah. Or anywhere close to it.
You can get Andre Drummond for half of that contract for way, way, way better stats. Who cares if he's a defensive
Andre
player
Drummond
of the
is
year?
having those kinds of stats because he doesn't have an extremely dominant other players. Yes, he currently has Sexton, but I don't feel like Sexton is on the level that Mitchell is.
Who is taking, like, if Rudy Gobert was on, for example, the Detroit Pistons, do you believe he'd be averaging 25 and 20 points? Like,
Who
Rudy
else
Gobert just does not.
Who else is scoring for the Pistons? Why not? Yeah.
Pistons? Are the Pistons even playing games? I haven't seen anything on the Pistons.
They're dead last in the East with they haven't even broken double-digit victories yet.
Oh my god!
All right, well, we got Will's brother here. It's
Hello,
first time.
hello, the special guest.
Yeah,
I'm glad to be here
that's the first
because
time.
literally the first time I don't usually watch the show. I'm going to be honest,
That's
but
all
I
right.
saw that every single one of you agreed that Michael Jordan is the GOAT. And look,
No,
I want
Michael Jordan is not the GOAT. I never agreed to that.
Okay. Well, a vast majority of them agreed. And I said, that's not right. You shouldn't have every single person agree.
Oh, no, we don't.
We don't.
And
That's the whole point of this podcast.
And I go, no, because everyone was like, yeah, I'm bugging out. Oh, Jesus Christ. I haven't opened up my laptop in like 2 weeks.
It's all good.
It's just.
Flipping question. Question.
Yes.
At the end of the day, no one can deny.
Okay, but John,
No one can deny.
currently
Yes, I'm listening.
Drummond, 17.5 points, 13.5 rebounds. So yes, he is averaging a few more points. He is averaging less rebounds, and he's not even averaging 1.5 blocks.
Barely less rebounds.
Barely
Keep
less
that in mind.
rebounds, slightly more points, and blocks. You're really telling me Drummond is that much better than Gobert?
Yes,
I
Gobert
don't
is
think
awful.
he is.
He is.
I think they're on even playing fields.
Okay. Let's just
Drummond
say for argument's
Drummond
sake.
could score more easily. Gobert is the better
Mhm.
defender, though.
Let's say for argument's sake that they are on even levels. I guarantee that a player like Andre Drummond, who's been passed around, could easily go to the Jazz. If you give him a big contract, hell, give him a max contract to go to the Jazz. He is going to put up better numbers, even if he doesn't, and they're equal. That still saves you a hell of a lot more money than to give Rudy Gobert, a same level player, as you just said,
Yes,
a supermax 5-year contract. That doesn't make monetary
but
sense.
if you are Utah's GM and front office, are you confident enough to let Gobert walk because you're so confident that you can attract someone like Andre Drummond instead?
Again, it's a small market.
They're
Of
not
course it's a small
Drummond's not going to go there unless he has no other option.
Absolutely.
And he's currently under contract too. Like
To take his contract.
So
Trade
you-
for him.
So you're saying that
Trade,
you'd.
trade Rudy Gobert for Andre Drummond.
Yeah, so you're saying
Andre
that you
Drummond's
would
way
rather
better.
have Drummond over Rudy Gobert?
When we look at their contracts, yes.
Okay.
Because
Okay. In that sense, okay.
Yeah, so when we look at their contracts included, Rudy Gobert just gets way too much.
But-
He gets paid so much. That's ridiculous.
But
As
that's-
a base player, I'm taking Gobert over Drummond every day.
wait,
They're not just their base players. We also have to look like We
You
look
just
at,
said you take
you just
Gobert
say-
over Drummond.
at their base players, but when we include the contracts, I would never take Gobert over Drummond. He gets paid way too much.
Because he's a better player. You just said it.
He does not deserve the third largest deal in NBA
Because they have
history.
money, John. They
They have money, and they're not going to attract
Do you-
someone.
okay, hold on. Do you
Drummond's
think
not gonna
do you
go.
think if Gobert say signed with the Clippers or the Lakers, you think he would get
Okay.
that big of a contract?
Absolutely
And
not.
why is that?
you guys, you're
Because-
making sound points.
Answer
here.
my question.
I don't want to answer your question.
Answer my
No,
question.
But you guys are making sound points here, and the answer to your question I will answer here in a bit. But let
Or
me
right
say
now.
this:
No,
the difference, Luke. The
John,
difference,
hold on.
Luke.
hold on. Your
Jesus Christ.
beef was with his contract. We have
Our beef
explained
is
the
with him
reason,
now,
the
too.
only reason
He's the
he has
reason
gotten that
Corona
contract.
was.
He's the reason the
for
Jazz are on
bubble.
in such a hot streak they're on.
Dude,
No, he's not.
Corona
Donovan
would-
Mitchell is. Are you
Corona
kidding
would have
me?
gotten to the NBA with or without Gobert.
Yes.
There was no stopping that.
That's absolute facts.
I disagree. I think everyone was doing the safety procedures. Everyone was wearing a mask, but no, Gobert had
Not
to fuck
before
it
the
up.
shutdown. No one
What are
was.
you talking about, John?
This man.
I was
dude.
still up here
I'm
at
talking
school
facts.
seeing people every day.
Okay, hold on.
before
Let's
the
get
shutdown.
let's get the brothers' opinions on this because it's mostly just John. And,
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
No, you're
okay,
good.
okay. Look,
Going
hey,
back and forth.
let me here. I gotta have like one in. I'm used to playing COD with both. So wait, you're saying that you would rather take Andre Drummond over Rudy Gobert?
So John's saying that he would rather take Andre Drummond's contract over than Rudy Gobert's because
So
they
if-
have the same numbers pretty much.
But he would take Gobert over Drummond flat out.
Flat out. If they were not paid anything, I'm taking Rudy Gobert.
and those faces
even
that
with
he
the
just
contract, aren't you gonna make? So look, if let me try it. Even if he had a higher contract, I still think I would take Gobert over Drummond. In my honest
Yeah.
opinion,
If he has like $1,000 more of a contract, or hell, even a few $1 million, but the man has a supermax contract.
and he should.
Two-time
I
defensive
disagree.
player of the year.
John, it's
not-
4-1.
Yeah, no. Look, listen. It's not like they're giving this contract to like Patrick Beverly. It's not like they're giving this contract to like Colin Sexton, one of Andre Drummond's teammates. This is Rudy fucking Gobert. He's two-time. Someone said it. Two-time defensive player of the year.
Colin Sexton deserves this.
No, stop bringing up the
supermax
Cavs for
contract.
no reason, dude.
He brought up the
Stop.
Cavs, not me.
I did bring up the
Don't
Cavs.
blame
I
me.
did bring up the Cavs.
He brought up the Cavs. Colin Sexton has proven himself to deserve this supermax contract a hell of a lot more than Rudy Gobert.
What?
Okay, John.
A
No.
lot more than Rudy
Okay,
Gobert.
and
Does
that-
Sexton deserve money when his contract is up? Yes.
Yes.
Does he deserve
Yes.
a supermax?
Supermax.
Max?
Not
No.
even close.
Absolutely.
Not
Not
even
even close.
no, not in Cleveland.
If we're just
No.
giving it out to anybody,
Well,
apparently,
hold
with Rudy
on,
Gobert, why
hold
don't
on.
we give it out
Let's
to
just
Colin
say,
Sexton?
didn't De'Aaron Fox get a supermax?
Did
I
he?
thought he just got a max.
Did he get a
I
max?
thought-
I thought he got supermax.
I thought it was either Fox or Heald got a max. I don't think any got a supermax though.
Okay, I knew
Who?
De'Aaron was asking for a supermax.
He'll-
I think
I don't
they
know if he
were,
got
but
it.
I
I
don't,
need,
I
I
don't
need
think
to
he
take a
got
look
it.
at Colin Sexton's stats. This must be something I'm missing.
Sexton
does
is
it-
Sexton
if
is
he's-
averaging 23, 2.5 rebounds, just
And
over 4 assists, 1
assists.
steal, nearly 3 turnovers a game,
Mm.
with
I don't-
35.5 minutes.
But is that supermax contract worthy?
No, but here's
no.
Gobert.
I would rather have someone
wait,
get
who
me
is-
a double-double than
Okay,
just 20
you have,
some
you have
points.
to add, is
I
Colin
disagree.
is Colin Sexton's like his ability to the team. So what he brings to the table, like is that enough for a supermax?
No,
Okay, then why are we giving him a supermax?
because I'm not giving him a supermax. I'm saying that if from what I have seen, if Rudy Gobert deserves a supermax, then so does Colin Sexton.
Why?
Because Rudy Gobert is averaging shitty numbers. He's not
Is-
doing
Is
anything for the
Colin
team.
Sexton a 2-time defensive player of the year, a multiple-time
Shitty
all-star,
numbers.
all defensive team
The
NBA?
awards
Isn't he
and stats
averaging a
speak for
double-double?
themselves, John.
No, but I
Will-
think everyone
will
can
Sexton
agree he was robbed of an
potentially-
All-Star this year.
Will Sexton potentially have those stats? Yes, there is that potential further down the line. Currently, he does not. He does not have those accolades. He does not deserve
there must
it.
be something I missed.
Because he's younger.
No, you're not missing anything, man. This is
He's
just John.
okay. Look, Rudy Gobert is averaging a double-double as of right now.
Yes.
And Colin Sexton here, I got these pulled up right next to me, is averaging 23. What
2.5 rebounds,
2 and 4.
Yeah. And one steal.
For a point guard. See, look, I'm kind of on the thing that like my point guard doesn't like. He's like a ball handler. I don't view him as a scorer. That's not what. So this point guard's like the point guards I view of is like John Stockton. Those are the point guards I like. So
I totally agree with you, man.
I'm like, like Steph Curry, I should say, like good point guard, but like I don't know if I would want him as like I don't like that form of point guard on my team. I should say, I'm kind of in the unpopular opinion on that. Like I would rather take like a who so like I like Pat Bev. That's why I was talking about Pat Bev. I love him. He's a defensive guy. I like defense. That's
you say that about Curry. Funny enough, Draymond Green has ran a lot of their offense, and they've been using Curry as they used Clay last year. The last few years that they have done. Yeah. Also, it's funny how we're now talking about this, and this topic started with how bad the Celtics have been. We have gone so far.
This is like the Bradley Beal topic.
All right, let's just get last opinions. Let's start with Will, because Will's been a little quiet over there.
On the Celtics or
on the Celtics?
No, let's just do this. Turned into a Rudy Gobert talk. So let's just. So Will, what's your opinion?
Honestly, it was more entertaining than
we're going Rudy in supermax, right? Rudy in contract or whatever.
What the fuck, Rudy's contract?
What'd you say?
What are we talking about? See, I'm so lost. John got me lost.
Listen,
anything we have talked about, just final thoughts.
Anything
right
about this topic before we get into the All-Star.
I feel like the Celtics will pick it up. I mean, playoffs. Yeah, they're gonna go to playoffs. I don't think they'll get top 4. I don't think they'll get 5. I think they'll get 6 or 7, maybe. 6 or 7 is where I see them falling.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I think they'll come out well. I think Brad Stevens will pick them up. Yeah, top 3. But yeah, I think they'll pick it up and be fine. About that. And Rudy Gobert deserves a supermax.
Okay, so say aye if you think Rudy Gobert deserves a supermax.
Aye.
See if he doesn't.
I want to kill myself.
He did say aye though. He did say aye.
He did say aye.
Clip it.
Clip it.
Clip it.
Yeah,
But anyways, yeah. What was I just about to say now? If you watched last stream, then John obviously said that Michael Jordan was the GOAT. So we're not having that episode no more about the whole it's already settled. Ain't that right, John?
I had a change of heart. I think LeBron's the GOAT again.
Yeah, I was about to say you ride LeBron like crazy. What on earth?
Yeah, I mean, because he's the greatest player of all time. Why wouldn't I?
Who is?
LeBron.
Dang it! I thought he'd say Michael Jordan again and get his words mixed up.
I agree. LeBron James is the greatest of all time.
Oh God!
See,
Will,
listen,
we're losing people.
Hey, listen. I think,
what do you mean we? Are you?
Look, I don't really want to. Go ahead, John. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt.
I'm sorry, Floyd.
I'm just.
Floyd, it's John.
But
we're both John. So.
Let's call Will's brother Floyd just so we know who we're talking
That's why
to.
I changed my name. So that's easy.
You said we, Luke. We are losing
as in
people?
me and Will.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you a Michael Jordan supporter?
I told you that I am.
Hold up.
I said in the first episode that when we decided to have this at episode 10, even though it's episode 17 right now, that we would have a special, because I told you that I'm currently a Michael Jordan, but I am not a diehard. My mind can be changed.
Oh, I never said I was a diehard.
No.
Okay, but
I'm just saying. I said my mind can be changed. So, and I said
I'm gonna
we would
change it. I'm gonna change it.
That's all I'm saying. But we need more because we have invited Clay. He was supposed to be here. I don't know if he's a Michael Jordan or LeBron. I think he was MJ.
I think he was MJ.
And then we got my boy Nick. He lives down the street from me. He's gonna be on sometime. He's got work and stuff, but he's probably a LeBron. He's a LeBron sexual, as John likes to call it.
Oh, I'm not one of those guys. I'm a.
Okay.
See, look.
That's
So
good.
if you guys don't know, I'm a Clippers fan. Okay.
Okay.
It's the weirdest thing. I will go and I will hate on LeBron and say that he sucks, but then the next time they're like, "Oh, who's the GOAT?" and I'm like, "Oh, it's LeBron," and they was like, "What?" And that's just how I.
Can I tell
I'm
you?
on that same boat. I personally don't like LeBron. Like, I don't like watching him.
Yeah.
Like his antics, and sometimes it's ridiculous. But you look at his stats, you look at what he's done. He is the greatest. There's no
He is the
denying.
greatest.
I will.
That's a damn
I
good-
will say. Can I
damn
say
good
my current
statement.
stance on everything?
Go ahead.
I'm still siding with MJ, but I will never say that LeBron will not be the GOAT. I think he will be the GOAT, but as of right now, he's not.
I've
Yeah.
gone.
Dude,
right
and
I
that's
think
it.
most
That-
people.
That is most people,
I think most people agree.
except
with
for those old heads that are stuck to
Yeah.
the
Yeah, like-
old
like
eras.
See,
Will.
look, and this is why.
those old
and
heads like Will.
I want to real quick say why I think it's LeBron. Look, the thing is, I never watched Michael Jordan.
Right.
I watched Kobe, and I don't even think Kobe's better than Michael, in my honest opinion. So I watched LeBron ever since that 2016 Finals, that 3-1 comeback. My mind has been I
Right.
just ever since then I say it's LeBron.
But I'm honestly gonna
Just
say
based off what I watched.
No,
I
and
should say.
for the people who say Jordan is the GOAT, their first thing to bring up is always he has 6 rings. Rings is a team thing. You have to
Yes,
have
it
a
is.
good team to
Yes.
drag your team to the finals or into a deep playoff run. Yes, one person could do that, but to win a championship, you have to have a team. And there's no denying it. The Bulls were the best team in the '90s, and that's why Jordan
See,
has 6
I
rings.
feel like the thing is with the whole Michael Jordan LeBron thing, it's definitely died down to the point where LeBron is starting to become the majority of people's choices. And that's because, older guys aren't watching basketball anymore because they think it's too soft. Oh, all that sort of excuses that they give. But I feel like that's what we're going to be like, in say
And like
30,
40
20,
years.
20
Yeah.
30, 40 years where this new guy comes and he's,
Zion, for example.
Colin
Zion,
Sexton.
Colin Sexton.
Or maybe even like Luca.
Luka.
All these young guys like that are
Probably gonna
in
be
middle
Luka.
school. They're watching Luca and they're like, this is our guy. This is our GOAT.
Exactly.
Our generation's GOAT.
Each generation has a GOAT.
Mhm.
Yes, but there is only
Correct.
one overall.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Which one's the
you
best?
and you have to look at stats for that. You can't just be like your favorite player or the most rings.
Right.
You have to look at the
You know,
stats that they were
guys,
able to
D'Angelo Russell is the
you know,
GOAT.
guys. I think we should just say
Chris
fuck it
Paul.
and have the debate right now.
Nah, because we still got the whole All-Star game and we got.
Yeah, we got to do the
some-
All-Star.
All right. Well, can I
You know
say
what?
my piece then?
Sure.
My piece is this.
Michael
when we
Jordan
look
is
at-
without a doubt the GOAT. He's gonna slip up again.
That was
I
so.
bet you I won't. I'm gonna pay attention this
I'm
time.
gonna water.
Listen. At the end of the day, not one thing makes someone the GOAT. Obviously, Michael Jordan
Right.
has accolades.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron has statistics, but neither of those things by themselves makes either of those players the GOAT. In my opinion, we need to look at 3 things in total that I personally would say classifies LeBron as the GOAT. We look at statistics. LeBron leads Michael Jordan in almost every single statistical category, the only one not being points. He doesn't average more points per game, but he has more points total. A lot of people count that to longevity, and that the fact that Michael Jordan retired for 2 years in the middle of his career.
You got
Say whatever you want
suspended.
to say.
He got suspended.
I still don't believe
That
that
could be
theory, to be honest.
I think I do too. I think that's a. Yeah.
But realistically, nobody can deny that LeBron, statistically, purely based on mathematics, is a better basketball player than Michael Jordan. Nobody can deny that. However, luckily, that is not the only way we measure who's the GOAT. We have to look at accolades.
Well, John,
realistically,
before you go on another 30-minute speech, we have an all-star game and a quiz to do. But you know what? You are hosting an episode next week, and I cannot control what you talk about.
Next week.
Next week. Don't give me that face. I'll take that away. I will take that away. But yeah, so now to the main topic of this podcast, which was the All-Star game. So I had some troubles with Twitch the other time when I tried sharing my screen. Hold on. So I might just have to do a browser thing, but okay, so here is the entire roster, and let me see if I can fix this on chat or on Twitch as I mess that up. Shit. There we go. Okay, you won't be able to see our faces, but whatever. This is the team. Let me try zooming in a little bit. Okay. How's that look on that? Looks perfectly fine. Make sure I'm not getting any... Okay, none of my emails are up. But yeah, that's... So let's just start with the starters. Now, Ben sent the whole entire rules in the thing that I did not know about.
So
I thought that like the East starters went to the East and the West starters went to the West. But that's not how it works. They draft each other. So let's just do the starters for now because
for the starters, LeBron will be drafting first, and then for the reserves, KD drafts first.
Okay. Let's you know what? Let's do something different. I'm not gonna be a part of this. I'll give my answer later. Let's have John and Will match up. John can obviously be LeBron if he wants to, and draft his team. Will can be KD. Ben and Floyd can do whatever you guys want to do. But we'll start with John and Will. So draft your team. It's the ones with the stars. So we'll start with John since LeBron does go first. And then, when your guys' draft is done, we'll list off your guys' team, and the other section or the other group can decide which one you think would win. So let me just make this up.
I feel like you should jump in on the deciding in case we have a tie.
I will if like I'll tell my final roster for both teams, but no, since it's not even numbers, we'll just do this.
Get it off, yeah.
So I just want to say for everybody, Anthony Davis is no longer on this list.
Right. So you're replacing Anthony Davis with Devin Booker.
Devin Booker. Okay.
And how about this? You can take one reserve guy. I'm just trying to make the rules, buddy. It's really. You can take one reserve guy if you want to.
Okay. Are the stars the starters?
The stars are the starters.
Oh, so we're just drafting one singular starting roster.
Yeah,
for now, yes.
Yeah.
And then we can talk about the reserves, but to keep it a little bit shorter, we'll just do the starters.
Let's do two reserves then to I don't know.
Okay, sure. So the 6th and 7th man.
Okay. It says star equals starter at the top right-hand corner of it.
Oh, so. It does.
Yes.
There you go,
it does, John.
Good boy, John. Good boy.
This is a tough pick here. There's a lot of people.
You have the first overall pick in the 2021 All-Star Draft.
I do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick Kawhi Leonard.
Really?
Okay, I got my pick.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm taking Giannis.
All right,
okay.
John.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna shoot for Steph Curry.
All right, Will, before you say anything, for the people that are listening, I'll just list off the starters if you haven't said it. It's Giannis, Bradley Beal, Steph Curry, Luka, Joel Embiid, Kyrie, Jokic, and Kawhi. Will, you're ready.
I think I'm gonna take. No, this is tough. This is great in my nice pick.
It is tough.
I think I'm gonna take Kevin Durant's teammate, Kyrie Irving.
Okay, I'm taking Jokic.
Okay. I'll take Joel Embiid.
All right, John, you got either Bradley Beal or Luka.
Yes, I do.
Considering your rant on one of these players, I'm surprised it's taking this long.
Don't lie.
Yeah, that's
Well, well, nobody can deny the fact that my guy Beal is a phenomenal.
Don't call him
basketball
your
player.
guy. Don't call him your guy.
He is.
He's definitely
He
not
is
your
my
guy.
I love him.
Definitely
I
not.
love him. He's a great basketball player.
Stop it.
But he's just not a winner. Plain and simple. He's just not a winner.
Just draft whoever it is before I
And
start.
I honestly let me continue.
No, John.
No, dude, come on. Let's just keep it.
All right,
to this.
I think I'm gonna go with Luka.
Thank you. I'll take Bradley.
You really have a choice there, Willie.
I know. I get the first pick on reserves, right?
Yes.
And wait, who did
Correct.
you pick? I guess that was a dumb question.
Over there. for the fucking-
So you will get this first pick in the reserves, and you get two reserve players.
So
You only get 2 reserve players?
Yeah,
Only 2.
I don't want to do a whole draft here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'll be way too long, especially with me and Floyd having to go next.
That's true.
I will go with I think I want the new guy, Devin Booker.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Were you
Booker.
excited that he picked that because you missed on somebody, or were you just mad that he took that?
No, I'm excited.
Okay.
I thought there were a lot of other people that I would have picked before Devin Booker.
Okay.
I'm gonna choose Lillard.
Okay. I got James Harden.
God damn it.
Will has the entirety of the Nets.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah,
Willie
honestly.
Nets.
It's not Team Durant, it's not Team Will, it's Nets 2.0.
Yeah, it's the All-Star Nets.
It's the Brooklyn Nets against the
Team
All-Star.
Nets. Yep.
All right. See, if you're gonna choose Harden, hold on. Let me do my research here.
Yeah. Take your time.
Okay,
That nervous
I
laugh.
got.
I think you should pick Rudy Gobert.
Hey, I was hoping he would take him.
Pick
I wanted him to take him.
Pick Gobert.
He goes, there's a lot of guys that would take over Devin Booker, and it's sitting here taking 3-4 minutes to pick his guy.
Well, I
A lot of
listen, I
guys
want
just
to win.
James Harden.
Well, listen, it's also a little bit of strategy to it. You already picked a guard for your 6th man.
I picked 2 guys.
Exactly.
Do you
But-
want another
but my-
guard or you want a forward? I'm sorry, who'd you say?
That's the thing. Well, I'm just saying that's my issue. Do I want to pick another guard? Because
Personally,
he picked a guard.
I would go with another big man because he has Embiid and Giannis, and your tallest guy is Jokic.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I
But,
might
yeah, that's
want to
just me.
choose Gobert.
I'm sorry, can you say
That's-
that again?
Have to eat them words.
Wait, hold on.
Rudy's really worth his contract, actually.
Say it again. Who are you drafting?
I haven't made up my mind just yet,
Just
but
say it.
I'm leaning right now towards.
That should
Right now,
be-
I'm leaning towards probably
There is Vucevic.
Rudy Gobert. Yeah, I'd rather.
Take your time,
I'd rather
John. It's not
draft.
like we have a whole other draft to do.
Well, I mean, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna choose.
You know there is a clock, so 5, 4, 3.
I
two.
literally just said his name.
Who?
You're actually picking. Okay.
I
Wait, who you
picked.
choose?
I picked.
Gobert? Okay.
Gobert. Okay, thank you very much.
That's good.
Ooh.
I picked Rudy Gobert.
All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask Ben and Floyd what team will win, and if it's a tie, then I will come in as the tiebreaker.
Hold up, I gotta look at this stuff real fast.
Okay,
Yeah, so
You guys mind if I take myself a potty break?
go ahead.
go ahead, sir.
Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave now. I'll see you guys.
You're such an
I
awkward
think-
human
I think,
being,
um,
dude. I swear. All right,
Yeah,
now that
okay,
now
I
that John's
have one.
gone,
All right, let's now talk about Beal and the LeBron GOAT debate now. Just do it all without John.
John, you know what? When John
we would
hosts,
we would shave off like 30 minutes.
when John hosts next week, it's gonna be a long episode because I know he's gonna bring up the topics that we're gonna argue on, and
Hey, but that's what makes podcasts and talk shows,
Right,
sports talk shows,
but-
so
Like, we
interesting.
don't want it to be 6 hours.
right. But the
Good
thing is,
play.
when me, Will, and John started it, we had like an hour-long episode max. Now we've had two 2 2-hour episodes.
Yeah.
I think I've been a part of both of them, right?
Or
Or are you guys considering the stream?
No,
Right.
the one was the charity episode.
Yeah, that was before I joined. I've been a part of one of them.
So
I
and a
think
3-hour stream. So
Hey, my team low-key nice.
what's up?
My team's low-key nice.
I think, Willie, your team is more complete.
Honestly, the one thing I would change if I could change, I would take Booker and put Zion in. But
No, you got Devin coming off the bench as one of your as your backup guards.
I would take Zion off the bench over Booker. But yeah,
I will say John does have a better defense though.
Yes.
it's an All-Star game though. It's not.
Hey,
no,
with
it's
the format they're
competitive now.
doing now, it's very competitive.
It's very
But,
competitive.
I mean, like, dude.
Huh.
That's all.
Because they do the All-Star game for like charity now. Winner gets like $100,000 of their charity.
And the
Yeah,
charity
Yeah,
is there
what's
The
that?
watching.
first 3 quarters, yeah.
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 You got the quarter, yeah.
So it's going to be competitive. So defense does matter.
Yeah, I got the reigning defensive player of the year though.
What's up?
I
What?
got the reigning defensive player of the year.
As and Giannis.
Yep, and MVP.
I mean, you do have scoring. That's not an option with KD, best scorer to ever do it. Bill who can light it up if you actually give him a fucking team to work with.
All right, let's make our selections here,
all right.
Floyd.
Hey.
I'll let you go first.
I didn't want you. See, look, I want to go based off a team. I think, they say defense wins championships, but I think a good offense could always overpower a good defense. And we see that with last year with the Clippers, I really think, because the Clippers were supposed to be the best defensive team, but teams could still score on them. That's not an issue. But I really like that duo of LeBron and Kawhi. That's tough. Just because, especially last year, we saw it last year in the All-Star game. And I like Luka. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna go with the more complete team. I like Harden off the bench. Same thing with Devin Booker. I think he was a real snub. He should have been in regardless. I'm gonna go with Willie. I think
Family favorites. Family.
that's what I said. They're probably gonna think I'm playing favorite. Okay, Willie, I voted you. Come on, now next round. Wait.
That's fucked. That's fucked.
But
Wait, John, did you
That's
have
so
your
fucked.
did you have your headphones in the entire time?
No.
Okay, good.
Thank goodness.
All right.
What did you say?
All right, nothing.
But I think
you'll be fine.
I think it'll
I'm gonna
be
watch
close.
this
though.
podcast over.
I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I think it'll be close. I'm just gonna go with the scoring of KD. Same thing with Giannis as well, and then Embiid's probably favorite for MVP this year, as well. So that's what I'm going with.
Gobert's my favorite for MVP.
Ooh, okay.
All right. It's my turn.
That was
to make my
completely a joke.
selection.
That was completely a joke. I'm sorry.
Oh, was it? I was like, okay. Whatever.
I just wanted to see if John got
That was-
triggered.
Wait, I didn't even hear what you said.
Good, because you're not even paying
Hey,
attention
okay.
to our podcast. That's fine.
Good. Okay. For me,
Sorry.
I kind of like compare the players roughly by their position and stuff. I'd take LeBron over KD. I would take Curry over Irving. I would take Jokic over Embiid. I would take Doncic over Beal. I would take Lillard over Booker. I would take Giannis over Gobert. And then that leaves Kawhi versus Harden, which kind of equals each other out because of their different positions and their play styles. So based on that, I'm going to go with John's team.
Let's go, Benny boy. You're my favorite. Oh, I love you so
Wait, I'm sorry.
much.
What'd you say? You were cutting out a bit.
I'm taking John's team.
He's taking John's team.
Okay.
Luke. How do you vote?
So Luke, you're up to decide the tiebreaker.
Now,
Will,
if you've seen
Will,
any
just
of
remember,
if you've seen any
I
of
will
our,
do you any favors you need.
What'd you say?
I will do with Luke any favors he needs. Just pick me.
Why you trying to broaden the judge?
I ain't playing no favorites.
God damn it.
But anyways, plus I love you both equally.
Wow,
Oh, God, that's fucked.
thanks, Dad.
But anyways, yeah. If you've seen our quiz videos with the multiple choice and me having to pick a random one, I'm always correct.
He is always right.
He really is. He's a magician at that.
Yeah, you got 5 in a row.
Wild.
Oh, he got the pass.
But I will say, because if I'm being honest, I wasn't really even paying attention to, like Team LeBron and Team KD. I was just paying attention to the people you drafted. But now I got to implement, KD and then LeBron onto those teams. So now I will say, Will's got the offensive team and John has the defensive team. But LeBron's got Curry.
And Kawhi.
And Luka.
KD's got Giannis,
And Dame Dollar.
Kyrie, James Harden.
Can't go wrong with Dame Dollar.
What?
You really can't.
I'm not siding with him yet. I'm just telling. Now, you got KD, one of the greatest scorers of all time. Giannis, 2-time MVP. Kyrie. Drama.
You always need it on a team, though. You always need them.
No, you don't need drama on a team. No, you do not want drama.
You always
All
gotta
right.
try to get that team chemistry up to 100%. Come on.
Let's put Will in charge of the most dramatic team in the NBA.
But
See how he likes it afterwards.
the Nets are my favorite team.
He's gonna be a homer since Will drafted all three
Come
of
on,
them.
come on. You can't do that.
I said positives about yours too.
If I could move, I would low-key move.
To Buffalo, right?
Oh, totally. Buffalo's lit.
Yeah, I'd move to Buffalo too, Luke.
Into the 6 man and put Harden started.
Okay, I'm gonna decide. Whoever sells me the most money, I will pick.
I will sell you
$5
$1,000.
in my wallet right now.
All right. Well, honestly, it's super even. Like I'm being dead ass.
It is right.
Like,
You know what I think you should do, Luke?
But John did draft a center in his reserves. And if we're going off 7-man roster, Will, don't give me that face because it's making it harder.
I'm just gonna. Okay, I'll put one thing out there. Giannis has no position.
I honestly looked at Giannis as potentially being able to play center, especially going up against a team with Jokic and Gobert. They would definitely play him at center.
that's what I have. I have Giannis in almost every position.
That was my thinking in picking Giannis's.
Let me just say this: that LeBron James is a 6'9", 250-pound
I'm picking a
freight train
coin.
of
I'm
pure
flipping a coin.
muscle. No, you can't flip a fucking coin. Come on now, you have to decide.
You can't move like a coin.
Throw
it's
some
my
hair on
goddamn-
the balls and pick a
decide.
point.
You
John.
have to decide.
That's kind of my thing. Is
All right.
things with it, so.
Will, I love you, but John's got defense.
Hey, Will, that was a good game.
Okay,
I think
so-
you did some really good picks, and you stole a few from me, like James Harden. So, let's shake on it.
Get your hand on my face, John. I'm beating your ass.
Ooh, ouch.
Wow, the hostility.
Between me and Floyd, who's LeBron and who's KD?
That's
you guys,
what I wanted to.
you know what? This is where I can flip
You
a
want to
coin.
take that?
This is where I can
Okay.
flip a coin for
Okay.
Okay.
for
We'll do that.
LeBron for first pick. Just call it in the
All
air.
right. Tails.
That's heads.
All right.
So I take LeBron.
Yes, you got first pick.
Okay. I'll take LeBron. He's my first. All right. I'm going to take Giannis with the first.
All right.
Curry.
Thought he would sneak into the second round, but he didn't.
You could. I was
Thought I
gonna
could-
take Giannis there. I was like, all right, damn.
I hate when you do that laugh, John. Oh gosh, you're so.
Yeah, and you
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna take Luca.
Ooh.
Give me Kawhi.
Kawhi.
Yeah, can we mute John, please?
I'm gonna take Jokic.
That's a good pick.
Yeah,
John,
that's
this
what
is
I
a
think.
very serious matter.
I thought you were
Um,
laughing.
I'll take Embiid.
Okay, let me. I wasn't writing yours down. That leaves Kyrie and Bradley. I'll
Yeah,
take Kyrie then. I need a point guard.
That's kind of why I drafted Embiid, so we'd both be forced to take guard, so you wouldn't
Yeah.
take both of the centers.
That's who I was gonna. I was gonna take Embiid. Right.
You
before
were gonna
took
try
him.
to. You were gonna try.
I was
to
gonna natch up all
snag
the
him.
big guys. Yes.
That was
I mean,
smart.
as soon as you took Jokic, I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not letting you do that. You're not gonna make me draft Gobert and Vucevic off the bench just to defend you.
Yeah.
Get out of here." All right. I will take. I'm gonna take Paul George.
God fucking damn
Oh
it.
my God.
Okay. That's exactly who I was going to take.
Pandemic.
Yeah.
leave.
Paul George as a starter.
Paul George. No, as reserve. We're on
He
to
so he
reserves.
took you took Bradley Beal then.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's what
I kind of. Yeah. Sorry.
I had to take that.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I took Bradley Beal. Hmm. I'm gonna take Donovan Mitchell.
Give me Lillard.
You got Lillard, you said?
Yes.
And then I will take Zach LaVine.
Okay. I am honestly really glad we didn't just take every
The same
player that
play-
they took,
Yeah.
but jumbled them
Yeah.
up. I'm really glad we decided to pick some different players. Honestly,
Yeah.
if we had another pick for reserves, I probably would have taken Williamson with a.
And then I think I would have taken Tatum then with my next pick.
All right.
I was between Randall and Williamson for like a third reserve.
All right, so to recap, Ben has Curry, KD, Kawhi, Joel Embiid, and Bradley Beal, and then Paul George and Lillard coming off the bench. Floyd's got LeBron, Giannis, Luka, Jokic, Kyrie, and then with Donovan Mitchell and Zach LaVine coming off. Will.
I'm writing these teams down right quick.
Okay. John, are you good then? You have a decision?
I do not have a decision yet.
Okay. Well, then explain their teams then. Just describe them.
Well, I'm looking, frankly, I'm kind of doing the same thing that Ben did and compare the players up against each other. When we talk about LeBron and KD, I got LeBron 100 times out of the day. When we talk about, Curry versus Kyrie, I got Curry. I don't know exactly where you would put Giannis, but I'm putting Giannis against Kawhi, and I think that's fairly even, leaning towards Giannis though a little bit, specifically because of his size. And then at that point, you just have to look at, the two best centers in the league, again, pretty even, and then Luka and Beal, and I'm going to go with Beal on that one. So I think it really comes down to their backup guys. And when it comes to their backup, I think I've made my decision.
Okay, before you make your decision,
Yeah, can we talk about
just
what he
say
just...
that Luka lost that battle with Beal?
Yes.
I feel like now we just switched positions from our last Beal debate.
Yeah, this is making my head hurt, John.
So you're
But
saying
thank you for
What are you
agreeing with
talking
my
about?
team. But
What are you talking about?
oh my God.
I don't
So,
want it, but I
he
want
is
you
trying-
to explain.
he is
I
trying
want you to explain what. How is Beal?
No, don't get him
less,
started
I'll
on
go
Beal.
off.
less than
I'll go
20
off.
words.
Get him
Swear to
Less
God,
than
I'll
20
go off.
words.
Please don't.
You are given less
All
than
right,
20
yeah.
words.
Oh,
12:30. Come on.
Give me just 1 second here. Let me bring up Luka's stats real quick.
Okay.
So I can only go off stats.
Hey, can I just say my team?
Yes. You say
Yes.
yours. Yes.
Okay. I did the same thing that Ben and apparently what John did too. I compared players.
I didn't do that. I was the only one that didn't do that.
Curry was better than Kyrie, yes. I had Luka over Bradley Beal.
Thank
I had LeBron over KD. But the 4, I had Giannis over Kawhi. I had Jokic over Embiid just because I like the way Jokic plays. And then bench, I much rather have Damian Lillard and Paul George than Zach LaVine and Donovan Mitchell. So when that puts down, it's 4-3 for John's team. So I'm picking John.
You're picking who?
My
Floyd.
brother. Floyd. I'm sorry.
Floyd.
I called him John for my entire life. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I was confused that you thought John was drafting, and then I completely forgot there was 2 Johns.
But hey, Ben, you drafted a pretty solid team there, my guy. It was good. It was a good.
This
squad.
team is good.
It was literally
That's. I
Team
mean,
is good. This is very close.
Exactly.
That's good.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I just like Jokic better than Embiid.
I would totally agree. I would want Jokic over Embiid.
That's
I
my
think too.
I was kind of hoping Floyd was going to go Embiid or pick a guard there so I could take Jokic, but he ended up getting him before me.
That was literally the only thing. Because I like PG and Dame off the bench way more than Spida and Zach LaVine. I'm not saying I don't like Spida and Zach LaVine. I really love them both, but I'm much rather have Paul George or Damian Lillard.
And I would too. I would too.
I was so glad you didn't pick Lillard, man. I was he's going to pick Lillard.
I wanted Paul George. I wanted Paul George and Donovan Mitchell. So I'm like, damn it! If I don't take Donovan Mitchell here, he's gonna take him. And I knew.
Oh no! I was
like,
looking at Mitchell. I'm sorry about that.
I was waiting for.
I should have asked you. Hey, you looking at Don Mitchell at all?
I probably would have said yes just to fuck with
You're
you.
like, yeah. Like, oh, I gotta get him then.
Yeah, I would have taken him first overall if he was the starter.
But yeah, I was really waiting for one of you to take Zion.
Yeah, I mean,
think that's
don't
what
get
he
me
said.
wrong.
That was gonna be his next pick.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Zion's really good, but I don't feel like he's at that like top 2 of the reserve.
So yeah. So John, who'd you choose?
Yeah, John, like me or Floyd.
See, I'm thinking when it comes to Luka and Beal, I had some time to revise my decision on that, and I have them right now as tied. So as it stands, it's for me 4-4. I think Floyd's starting lineup is better than Ben, but I think Ben has a much better bench with PG and Lillard. And I think the deciding factor for me is going to be the fact, very simple fact, that both Paul George and Lillard have more experience in playoff games than both Donovan Mitchell and Zach LaVine. So for that reason, I'm going to go with Ben Siegel.
I have a question.
Yes.
Thank you.
Why does playoff experience matter in an All-Star game?
Experience in tough
Experience in
situations.
general. Yeah.
Like,
This is going to be a high.
playoff experience.
High pressure game. Playoff produces that almost every single game.
Yeah, but like,
Exactly.
but still, I mean, it really makes sense for the situation we're in. But I understand where you're coming from. But like, it was kind of confusing for a second.
I mean, yes, it could have been worded differently, but yeah, we all kind of got his message there.
Well, I'm sorry that I don't speak English. English is not my primary language.
It's not his first language.
My first language is
Us Americans,
Taiwanese.
us Americans grew up with English that we can't speak it properly
Hell yeah.
or write it properly.
no, but I think the difference was that, I mean, Floyd or John, whatever the fuck, both chose for his backups as guards. And I think PG can play the guard position, but really he can play the forward position as well.
That's why I went after George, because I wanted someone who was mainly a forward but could play
right.
a guard and somewhat play against a center if desperate times called.
And that's
Absolutely.
real quick, let me explain. Like, I thought my bottom three, so like LeBron, Giannis, and I mean, and if you're going from the five, my bottom three, they were very tall and very lengthy.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't initially want to grab a big off the bench. I felt like I needed another ball handler as well. So that's why I picked up Mitchell. That's why I wanted Mitchell.
But
And then Zach.
you also had Doncic and Irving, who are two top tier point guards.
Yeah. But I just wanted another one. I'm sorry.
And Luka isn't exactly small either.
No, he's
No.
not.
Luka could probably play a small forward if needs be.
Absolutely.
How tall is he? He's what, 6'8", 6'7"? Is he that tall?
6'7". 6'7".
He's 6'6".
He's 6'7". Okay.
He's listed as 6'7".
Okay. Just like how Katie's listed 6'10", but
Yeah,
7 foot.
I don't think
Yeah,
the
dude, the man
NBA
is
heights.
easily 7 foot.
That's
NBA
okay.
heights, you have to take with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then,
Luke, who are you? Luke, what is your tiebreaker?
I don't like
Again,
this.
you were called to the tiebreaking. I honestly didn't think both
No.
drafts
would
would
go.
need a tiebreaker. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Because the past few years that they've actually picked, there's always one team that you're like, how on earth did
That
they
team's
get
good.
every good
Yeah.
player on that?
Yeah, because Giannis
How'd they
can't draft
manage-
to save his life.
Oh my god, it was horrendous.
Last year was literally the East versus
That's why they.
I literally was.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I kind of agree.
No,
with
when
that.
they first started the drafting, doing this format,
No,
Giannis
no,
with
last year was-
the first pick would probably have taken like Bradley Beal, and then somehow try to take like Jaylen Brown.
Yeah,
Like, you
dude,
can't
it
do
was
that.
ridiculous.
It was bad. Like
Yeah, he had bad times picking, and LeBron was pretty much just laughing it off the entire time.
yeah.
yeah, but I kind of did the same thing. I kind of compared each player, but with the bench, which is it's kind of tough because you got Paul George and you got Logo Lillard, but I'm not counting out Zach LaVine either because Zach LaVine's been having a great couple seasons.
28 points per game.
Mm-hmm.
Zach LaVine's doing really good.
28.8.
Same thing with Donovan Mitchell.
25 points per game.
Now you're playing. Team LeBron in this case has Kyrie and Luka at the 1 and 2. But with gosh.
I mean,
man,
I have Curry and Beal at the 1 and 2.
exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking that
the guards are about even.
The guards
I
are
say
about even,
front
But
front
Brett-
court is Floyd, and I think I have the better bench.
Bench.
So it's,
I would. That's what I would agree with.
it's pretty much just pick which one you'd rather want on a
Right.
team. Like
They're both
so, I
pretty
don't know.
equal, but I think I'm gonna go with Ben because you have Beal instead of Luka. See, Luka's mainly a small forward, in my opinion. Obviously, is more of a small forward type player rather than a shooting guard. I think he'll. John, don't.
I don't know.
Were you just
That's
getting
fine.
on me like 5 minutes ago for having Beal above Luka?
But hey, Doncic is out of position.
Doncic is
Here.
out of position though.
He is either a 1 or he's like a 3 or 4.
Exactly.
He is not like. See, look, shooting guard in my opinion is like a spot up shooter.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
what your 2 guard should
agree.
be, and that's not
Doncic
what
is not
Doncic
that
is.
man.
No,
That's
and
no
that
knock
was,
against
that was
his
my
game
biggest flaw.
either.
And no, it's not. He's
No,
a
like
ISO
he's a
player.
great point guard. With
Mhm.
you know, it's
But
the
that's
same
just-
with Irving and
That's
stuff.
just the
but-
name of the draft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just you got to draft accordingly. Something you're gonna have to pick someone out of position. So,
Mhm.
Very true.
but yeah. So like obviously,
So you're gonna go with Ben?
I'm saying Ben.
That sucks. Because now it's best buddies in the finals.
Oh, we're not
Who's
reading
gonna
that.
win?
Come on now.
They have this. You guys pretty much.
Oh, we're not?
No,
Wait, are we?
No.
I didn't think we
Nah.
were.
Oh.
we've already
All
kind
right.
of.
Well, we'll just say that I won the championship. Then, so.
With
You know
with
what?
your
You know what? If it,
lackluster
ma- if it
Gobert on that
you know
bench.
what? If it makes John happy,
Makes him sleep at night.
if it makes him
I think
sleep at night.
Ben was the grand champion. If that makes sense. Ben was the grand.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Shh, John, just shush.
I mean, I don't have to hate the players.
You know, Luke, can I just take a minute to say that recently, for no fucking reason, Lucas has been targeting me personally,
No,
and I feel a
I
little upset
haven't.
about that.
Lucas.
I've been going and crying after every one of our podcasts. Because
John-
Luke just makes me feel
Oh
so
my
much
God,
like
John.
John,
shit.
guess what?
John.
John, guess what? Guess what? John, guess what?
What will?
I love you. I fucking love you.
John, can I say?
I
my
legit
reason?
thought you were about to end the podcast there, as you always do.
It was hilarious.
I love you too, Will. You're the best.
John, can I say my reasoning?
Yes.
It makes you
All
more.
right,
pa-
everybody. Next topic. Let's go on to the next topic here, guys.
What's the next topic, John?
The Kahoot. Let's go ahead and start the Kahoot up. I got a LeBron quiz for us right
We've been
now.
at this for nearly 2 hours, and we've discussed 2 topics.
Yeah. Wait, one turned to like 4.
Hey, no, real quick. Can I ask you guys something before we start this? I don't want any explanation. So right now, if the season were to end today and they would start the NBA playoffs, who do you think would win the NBA title? We don't have to discuss this. Just a quick one team, and then because I feel like if we talk about it, it'll take hours.
Mine has definitely changed since last time, as I picked the Celtics last time. So. Gonna have to change that.
That 3-game skid they're on.
They're out of the playoffs, so I couldn't even.
Yeah, they're in the 9th. They're not even.
Statistically, couldn't even pick them.
I'm gonna say my Nets.
So, Floyd, I have a question. Does this include Anthony Davis's injury?
Yes, this does it.
Current teams, current teams
rosters.
right now,
Yes.
if they were thrown into a playoff situation.
Go into the playoffs right now.
I'm going with the Nets as well.
John, just for that, I will not bully you anymore.
Thank you.
I'm gonna
the
be
Nets.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
different
yes.
from you guys. And oh wait, real quick. Let me fact check this. I don't want to be wrong.
Ooh,
And then you
I have
guys,
an idea.
I personally feel like
flame me.
the finals will come down to the Sixers and the Clippers, and I feel like the Clippers would pull that off.
The Sixers, huh?
The Sixers.
The Clippers, huh?
That's right.
Everyone's
somebody
over
already-
here picking the Nets. I honestly, their defense
Yeah.
still worries me. So
Why are you guys still in the chat box? That's all I'm saying. I'm looking over here and I'm like, man, we got some new chats. But it's fucking Will and John just going back.
Wait, what did John say? What did John say?
Hey, no, I can't go against my team, but been a fan forever. I'm gonna say right now the Clippers. I think it would be Nets, Clippers, and Clippers in 7.
You know, actually, I kind of agree with the fact that I kind of want to stand by my team. So I'm gonna say the Cavs.
It would make the playoffs.
I'm just gonna say the Cavs anyway.
The Cavs are gonna come back from
And who's going to be Finals MVP in that, John?
Hit the playoff.
You already know they're gonna do a co-MVP and they're gonna put Sexland in there.
Co-MVP.
Wait, who is the two? Colin Sexton and who?
Darius
Garland.
Garland.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sexland.
We're gonna have
Sexland?
Sexland in here. Sexland.
Jeez, man. You guys didn't see the questions for the quiz, did you? Were you guys paying attention to that at all?
Oh, not at all.
No.
All right.
Not at all.
All right. I didn't notice it till now, but yeah. So we're gonna get into the Kobe quiz. Since there's no really any good NBA quizzes on Kahoot, unless they were made like 3 years ago.
Oh, Kahoot has an app now?
Does it?
Dude, Ben had an app.
What?
Oh, for the
See, look,
longest
it's
time.
been a while since I've been on Kahoot. Wow, I have to download this app.
All right, boys. So, we only got one person on right now, but it's all good.
That's disappointing.
It's all good. Ben, you said one person. If one person joins, then you'll be happy.
It said one person joins Kahoot.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So this one person has to join this Kahoot.
All right.
Can we get
join
Floyd
this
to join it?
Technically, we did. So yeah, it's a win.
Yeah. Hey.
So
All
there you
right.
go.
Well,
Ben's happy. Podcast over, everybody.
Series finale. We're done. Wrap. It's a
We're
wrap.
done. We're not doing the podcast no more.
Luke, I'm trying to help you out here, buddy, but oh wait, hold on.
What's up?
Nope, never mind. I'm trying to help you out here, and I'm trying to get something that you'll really like, but I can't find it.
Oh, okay.
So
Was it like a picture or something?
it's not a picture; it's a shirt jersey.
Oh, got you.
Who's your favorite player ever?
Dwayne Wade.
Oh, God damn it!
Big.
Jesus. Favorite player that's played on the Nets?
D'Angelo Russell.
Kill myself, Luke. You're making this impossible. I can only find a women's shirt jersey, and I'm tempted to get it just to make you happy.
For the memes?
For the memes. I might do it for the meme.
Just get like a 2X women's shirt. It'll be fun.
Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, Rudy Gobert is...
I'm going to get a Bradley Beal one.
Rudy Gobert has entered the chat, fellas.
All right, well, now that we have more than 3 people... Well, so 4, because I forgot I'm not playing.
Wait, I'm putting in the thing right now.
I know, I'm just saying. I'm just explaining something. There's going to be someone off the podium. So that
yeah.
not everyone's getting a medal.
So let's all be fair. It'll probably be me. I'm normally 3rd place.
No.
I'm normally not too good at
Oh,
these.
you and John fighting for
It's
second.
about Kobe. It's not about really like
Kobe.
stats.
I'm not a
We
huge
really-
Kobe fan. Not a huge
We
Kobe
really,
fan.
it really is just me and John fighting. Like Will just pull away, and then it's literally just
And then it's just
who will fuck up first, me or John?
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Will put it on for Kobe.
Alfred.
Oh, John.
Oh my god. Damn it, John.
Okay. Well, I know Rudy Gobert is Ben. And,
Hell yeah.
and I know.
Why?
What do you mean why? It's John. Why? I never ask that question anymore.
Yeah, I probably should stop doing that too.
Okay.
Put a pattern. Let's
All
get
right.
at it.
Let's skedatter.
Pitter patter. Let's get at her.
All right.
Man, fuck Leaf.
Oh, I thought that was the first question. It was just Kobe Bryant. I was like, what?
How many titles did Kobe win?
69.
6, 2, 3, or 5? And it is 5.
It's obviously
Shit,
three.
I got that wrong.
As everyone got it right. But Floyd answered the fastest.
Coming
And
for
then
you, Willie.
Ben and John answered around the same time. And then
Wait,
Will.
wait. Okay, go ahead.
He said go ahead.
And then Will's in last place.
Damn.
What years did he win those titles in?
Holy shit.
I'm not going to list out all these, but everyone got it right.
It's way too long to read.
I instantly knew red was wrong because like
Oh, Rudy
Oh,
Gobert is in
yeah.
the lead.
Oh no.
Will is still in the bottom, but he
Rudy
could catch
Gobert
up to
will
John.
earn the supermax today.
How many finals has Kobe been to? 7, 5, 6, or 3? Oh,
He's
only
been to
one got it right.
7.
I forgot about the other
Oh.
And it's Will. He's
Oh,
up.
damn it, Willie.
And John's in
here's
last
where he
place
pulls
like
it
So
off.
wait,
always.
time out. Who did he lose to? He lost to the. They lose to the.
one. No,
The
they lost
Pistons.
Pistons. I totally forgot
Oh,
about
They
I
that.
lost to
forgot
the
about the
Pistons and they
Pistons.
lost. Celtics.
First thing
I
was
just-
the Celtics.
I
I
forgot
forgot
about
about the
that.
Pistons. Okay.
Same.
I forgot about both of those.
What was the name of Gianna's basketball team?
What?
Wildcats, Mamba, Kobe, or Tigers?
What?
Alright, cool.
Okay. I knew that was the I knew
no.
I knew it was the Mamba Academy, but
Oh,
like
that was
I
me.
didn't I didn't know like
I was wrong.
I didn't think that was their actual name.
Look at that, baby. Look at that, baby.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey is in the house.
Jeez, man.
Okay.
How many
Lock your
Olympic
doors,
gold medals
kids.
did Kobe win? 1, 2, 4, or 0. And it was 2. Everyone got that right.
He was on the 04 Redeem team and the 18.
The
Yeah.
lead stays the same.
No, what is it? Wasn't 08 the redeem team?
No,
Wasn't
I
it?
thought 04
Wasn't
that
it
was-
08 and 12 that he won it? Yeah, it was
I thought
12.
12 was
because
the redeem team.
No, 12
No.
was the Redeem team.
No,
Eight
8 was
was
the
the-
redeem team.
8 was redeem team.
Was it?
Because they lost in
Yes.
04.
I thought they lost in 2000.
Oh, yeah.
They lost in 2000. They lost in 04.
Oh, no, 8 was
8 was the redeem team.
Team.
12 for the tickets.
All right. How many All-Star games has Kobe been to? 20, 10, 16, or 18?
Oh, damn it, I got this wrong.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh.
All right. And 2 people picked 18.
Who said 20?
That was
All right,
John.
that was John.
That was John. Based on his smile.
I say 20.
Right. And then
On voice.
Because I think the only team was
who passed
was like
Kobe for
rookie or
all-time
something.
scoring? LeBron, Kareem, Jordan, or Malone? And LeBron was correct.
it was
Everyone got that right.
definitely Kareem. Kareem came back from
I mean-
retirement to.
I just wish as like
Kobe.
I just wish as a meme, John with the name that he was given, he would pick Karl Malone, but whatever.
I should have done it for the meme.
Same leaderboard. What happened to Kobe Bryant on January 26th, 2020? I'm just gonna skip that one.
Yeah, that was a.
That was kind of
Rest in power, buddy. Rest in
Who
power.
drafted Kobe? Hornets, Lakers, Heat, or Bulls? And the Hornets, everyone got that
Yep.
right.
I did not know that for the longest time.
I didn't either until like 2 years ago.
I knew that was the
How
first
many
was
kids
something
did
fact I
Kobe
ever
have?
knew.
3, 4.
Shit.
Can you really just count that? Why would they?
What?
Oh, I fucked up the other way.
Aw, fuck. I clicked before I saw
got
the
it wrong?
I clicked before I saw the picture. I was like,
See, poor Ben.
4 was the right one.
My
Oh,
bad.
John's
I'm-
coming up. Jeffrey's coming up.
That's
Oh.
right. Jeffrey Epstein is coming for your kids.
Oh my god.
What
no.
high school did Kobe go to? I'm not gonna list these
Shit.
off, but
He went to
I know this because when he passed away, the announcer announced everyone as Kobe Bryant, and it's Lower Merion. Yeah,
hear that his high school jersey was actually stolen,
was it?
and it was sold.
Yeah.
And the dude who bought it donated it back to Lower Merion after that.
Good for him.
Yeah. Good man.
All right, Will has a streak with 11 correct answers in a row. It's the Kobe
This
jersey,
dude-
dude. It's the jersey.
Has to be.
All right, what are these shoes called?
Oh, son of a.
Got to be a sneakerhead for these ones.
I'm not.
I'm not a sneakerhead either.
Yeah, so
I'm
it's not
already-
I had a pair of these shoes. That's how I knew it.
Did me and John get those
Fuck.
both wrong? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in last now.
No. Oh.
Yeah, I'm.
Huh?
Coming back.
It's
All right.
it's-
We have a fight for.
again we have a
Second.
fight for second, third, and fourth. Well, how many questions is there?
True
No, we
or
still have 10 more
false?
questions left.
Yes, we do.
Did he get elected into the Hall of Fame?
Oh no,
not
For a
not
solid
yet.
second, I was like,
Isn't
he get
Kobe
elected?
eligible?
He
Wait,
is
hold on.
eligible,
eligible
but he's
this
not
This
in
year,
yet.
right?
He's not in
This
yet.
year, right?
The
Yes.
end of the season, yeah. He will be.
Yeah, then this
Okay.
season.
Okay.
All right.
I knew it was close to him being eligible.
Oh my gosh.
Kill
Wow,
myself.
Close.
5 points separates between me and Floyd. That is
Who was the dynamic duo from 96 to 04?
it was definitely Jordan and Pippen, y'all.
Yeah, because you know the
I
the-
said LeBron and Davis.
the
Damn,
Yeah.
the Kobe quiz. It's gonna be Magic and Kareem, obviously.
it was Curry and KD. fellas.
All right, now
It's a trick, yeah.
now Ben is up by 10 points.
Oh boy,
If Kobe were to go to college, where would he have gone to? Kentucky, North Carolina, Kansas, or Duke? And Duke was
Oh, I hit North Carolina and I was like, it's probably Duke.
yeah. Did he say that or did everyone just imply that?
Did he ever go on record saying that?
Because like I know everyone would always say like, oh, if Kobe went, it would go to Duke. If LeBron went, he'd go to OSU.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
did they ever say that?
I thought
Who's
LeBron
the
actually
coach of
said
Duke?
it.
LeBron did. I think he did say that.
Okay.
He said,
I mean, it makes sense for LeBron. I honestly don't know where LeBron.
Dude, I almost
Lower.
bought. Well, I think I said this in a previous one, but like I said it. There was, I think it was at Macy's. There was a LeBron James OSU jersey, and I almost got it. I almost got it.
Nice.
Kobe made a record of hitting how many threes in 03? 15, 12, 14, or 10? 12 was the correct answer.
Shit. Who got? Oh, was that
Wait,
Will?
who got that right? Who got that right?
Based on your reflection of your screen, I'm guessing you.
Yeah, we can see the green glow there.
Your boy.
no, I got
Your
it
boy.
wrong.
Jeffrey Epstein is on a hot streak, and he
Please,
is now
please
in
stop
third
saying
place.
that. Please stop
Coming for
saying
your
that.
kids. He's
What
gonna
team
win
did
it
he
all.
score 81 points against? Toronto, Miami, Jazz, or Dallas? And Toronto.
Cavs.
Poor Jalen Rose.
Wait, I thought he
No,
did it against the
Jalen
Cavs.
Rose didn't even
Yeah,
get 81. Didn't even get the full 81 dropped on
Yeah,
him. Like,
yeah,
or
he-
even most of it.
No.
I only thought he got like 30 or so points dropped
Yeah,
on
not the
No,
majority
I think
of the
he
points.
started against Kobe, and that's why
Yeah.
everyone said
I
Well,
think we
yeah,
brought
'cause he
this
was
up,
the
but
main
he was
defender.
the starting
but-
shooting guard.
props
yeah.
to Jimmy High Roller.
Yep, facts. What a guy.
All right.
Looks like someone's heading up there with another hot streak.
Shut up, man.
Jeffrey Epstein has a hot.
Kobe's father played for the 76ers, Rockets, and which other NBA team?
Oh shit.
Clippers, Suns, Lakers, and Warriors.
Oh shit. It's kind of
I didn't even know any of the.
Alright.
Damn it! It
Ah.
was the Clipper.
I thought he played for the
Okay.
Nets. I was thinking of David.
Okay.
Did
Who got
Floyd,
that right?
Floyd, you get that right?
I think Floyd did.
No, I did not.
Oh,
No.
I
got
thought
that
he
one
would
wrong.
get that
I'm
right
good.
for being a
I'm
Clippers.
good. I honestly
Jeffrey
wouldn't have
Epstein
been
has
able
a
to
streak
name
with
one
4
of-
correct answers in a row. Go.
Kobe's free
go
throw
Jeffrey.
streak was 61, 50, 62, or
Wait,
59.
what do you mean free throw streak?
Consecutive made free throws.
consecutive free throws.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
I don't know this one.
Oh, I got it.
Damn.
And Floyd got
Who got it
That
right?
was a guess. That was a guess.
Damn it.
with 62.
That was
Oh,
a
I'm in
I think
fourth place
it moves
now.
him up.
God damn it.
That moves me
Oh,
up.
thank God.
Oh,
Come
John,
on,
that's
easy
what you
ones,
get.
easy
That's what
ones.
you get for both
Easy
things.
ones.
Kobe named
is
to
what
the
I get.
All NBA third team 98-99. True or false?
Sure. No.
And everyone got true.
I did not know that, but let's go.
Yeah, more you know.
Now it's pretty close. John can get second. How many questions we got left?
John could get second.
We got
Actually,
three.
literally any
Two.
of the
Two
three of
more
us
left.
could get second.
When was Kobe born? I'm not gonna list off all these birthdays.
I don't know his birthday. No.
Oh, damn it.
Fuck.
Oh, well, you guys both got it wrong, so maybe Floyd can.
I think
come his
Floyd
way
takes
up.
it. Floyd takes it over me. Yeah.
Hey.
So
Come
pretty much,
back, kid.
I have to get this one right.
This is
He
another
has
true
to
or
get it
false.
wrong.
Kobe wants to leave the Lakers. That was just
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
At one point, he did want to leave.
Yeah,
the
it was
Lakers.
like 06, 07. He demanded a trade, and then they ended up getting like Pau Gasol and everyone because
Yeah.
he was fed up with them. Yeah. Could you imagine though if he left?
That was
Oh,
crazy.
shit, wild.
Changed the history of the league.
Why did he want to leave the Lakers?
Oh,
Wanted to retire, didn't like the coach, wanted to be with Shaq, kept losing in the finals. Kept losing in the finals was the reason.
They lost once.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
who?
What?
Who got this right? Who got this
losing
right?
in the finals.
They only did that once out of 4
Because they
tries.
kept
How the
losing.
fuck?
I think they're.
So they kept losing in the playoffs. They kept losing in the playoffs, and that
Okay,
was
if-
Kobe's issues.
Okay,
And like the
okay.
Western Conference Finals, they kept losing in the conference finals. So that's why
Alright,
Kobe.
well,
All right,
that
it's all
doesn't make
over.
any
In
sense.
third place, we have John.
What?
Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein.
Floyd comes
How
in
did I
second.
fall?
And Will gets the belt.
How did I fall out that far?
Defend my title. Like I always.
Damn.
This is the best thing I've ever done in my life. Jeffrey Epstein.
Ben, I will say I think you jinxed yourself when you said, "Oh, I usually always come in last, anyways."
I really did. Fuck.
Hey, John.
Fuck.
All right, take a picture of
Hey,
this
good.
moment, John, because that's probably the only time you'll see a medal with your name.
Oh yeah, let me just.
Oh, that's not
take a
even your
picture of
name.
that.
That's not even your
It
name.
is. That's my name. That's who I am.
Hey, John. Remember when I told you?
You shouldn't say
It's
that.
alleged. It's
But
allegedly.
let's not say that, please.
It's allegedly. Allegedly.
Oh, jeez.
Remember that.
I allegedly did those things.
Whoa, you did it.
Oh, let's
Oh,
not go allegedly. 'cause I
jeez.
think that-
Next topic. Next topic.
yeah, let's.
Let's hey, this is when we go home. This is when we go home.
This is what we
All
call
right,
it.
everyone. Let's wrap it up.
Thanks, John. Thanks.
Sorry, guys.
Hold on. Let me just change it back.
Hey, John, I told you you'd get slammed in the quiz if we did it. So,
Hey, nobody's better than you, buddy.
thanks, brother. Hey, I'll let you take the All-Star draft any day. I'll keep winning.
Thank you. See, that's what you're good at the quizzes, and I'm good at the drafts.
Hey, that's a good compromise. Good compromise, you know.
It's a good compromise. We're good at our own respective things.
We really are.
All right. Well, that concludes it, I think. Unless anyone's got any last messages.
I do.
Well, I got one.
I do.
Shout out to
Luke,
my
I have one.
John Darlock, Floyd McCoy for coming on the podcast.
Thank you. Actually, yeah.
Yes,
thank
thank
you
you,
guys
Floyd.
Yes,
for having me
yes,
on.
Floyd.
Thank you. I would love to come back whenever you guys let me.
You know what?
Absolutely. It was
Will,
a
add him to
pleasure.
the group chat.
I'll add him to the group chat.
Let's
Whenever.
fucking do it. I love them. You know, can I just say that you and Will are like, to me at least, the exact same person.
Oh, I was thinking that the moment he came out, I was like, my God, they look
Well, the
identical.
thing is, look, guys. I was born first. Okay. And then this motherfucker comes along and steals my whole goddamn flow.
Steals
I
my
had
I
to
can
figure it
kinda
out
see that.
first.
Word, bar for
I
bar.
can kinda see
bar
that.
for bar.
You're
Floyd, at least you have the better beard out of the two.
Hey, look,
Hey,
I
that's a
haven't,
good point.
I haven't
Can't deny
shaved
that.
in like, I don't know, 3 months.
Nah,
and this
it's been about
me-
that long for me too.
Yeah, so like me, if you know how fast Willie beards come in, it's the same amount of time for me.
Oh man. Well, can we just count how many hosts we have now? We have me,
Oh,
John,
jeez.
Ben, Will,
Goddamn.
Floyd.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't
Kaylin.
call
Clay, Nick,
myself
and
a.
Kaylin.
I wouldn't call myself a host here.
That's what
I'm a
we.
guest.
That's no.
I'm
We're
You're a
all
host, Ben.
hosts.
Shut the fuck
We're
up
all
and take
hosts.
Hey,
Okay.
This is our podcast. It's not mine. It's not
Get out of the
John's.
Shit. Now we're gonna have two Johns in the group chat.
I'm
We're
gonna.
gonna we will all change.
We
his
all
name
have to change
Floyd.
his name to Floyd. Yeah.
Well, hold on. My name is John Boy, isn't it?
Yeah.
John Boy. Yes.
Yeah.
So that could probably work. If his is just John, I could be John Boy.
Change your username to John Boy Floyd. Fuck with everyone.
Oh, great. That's a great idea.
I will.
Why didn't I think of that?
But yeah. Now we got 8 hosts. That's crazy.
Easy money.
Clay will try and be on sometime in the future. He was supposed to be on today.
Yeah, isn't
but
basketball done now, Will?
No, they actually won.
they might be in the tournament. Yeah, they're in the tournament.
Really?
So-
They wanna-
Congratulations
So-
to Clay, everybody.
So I let him know. I told him that I know basketball's busy right now. So at least he responded by saying, you know what, I could probably get on. But since he couldn't, it's no big deal. Nick
And then
will
we
be
still
on.
have Kalen.
Kalen has lacrosse right now. He just started it up, so that
He'll be
probably
busy for a while.
that will be a little bit. Nick, I can literally, he can actually come here if he wanted to do it. He literally lives right down the street.
I can't wait to have Nick in this podcast.
Nick, if you didn't know, is a LeBron fan as well.
Yeah.
Go
But
Cavs, baby. Go
but like-
Cavs.
But like, you guys are LeBron fans. John and Nick are in that separate like level where it's like you guys want to have sex with him.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
John
I
would
don't-
let the Cavs run a train on him.
No,
Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
From the hour I've been in here, I can probably I can see it.
Yeah.
And
Hey, I mean,
we do
I'm
have
gonna-
a.
Yeah.
I have a
let him.
quote
I'm gonna let
from.
him.
I have a quote from Nick himself that he wanted to say. He said that
Okay.
Chetty is the GOAT. He said this in the group chat as well. That
Yeah,
Chetty is the GOAT.
Jetty is the greatest basketball player of all time. For
No,
sure. The man can
the
do
greatest-
anything he can on the court.
Who?
Greatest of all Turks.
Awesome.
Chetty Osman.
Yeah,
Oh.
Jetty Osman. He can do anything he wants on the court. He can
Greatest-
pass the ball. He passes dimes.
He
Get you
said.
rebounds.
He said.
Throw down on the fucking court.
He said GOAT. Greatest of all Turks. So, John, you just.
All right, next topic, everybody. Let's.
Next
go
topic
ahead
is me
and,
going to straight to bed.
No kidding. I have
No,
to be
you have
up.
to edit this.
I have to edit this, and I also have to be up at like 8:30.
Same.
I'll
I gotta
be up by 8.
career services to get to.
Luke, I gotta do my question.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my God, John.
Oh my.
Gotta
Wow.
do this.
John, don't do a question this time because the next episode.
No, yeah, like you're hosting next episode.
What do you
Just
mean?
carry him over. You can ask whatever questions you want.
Yeah, so why don't you say this till next time?
Well,
It's a
I don't
tradition.
know. It's a tradition, guys. It's a tradition. I have to ask him a
My
question.
bed on the tradition.
It's a tradition.
It's a tradition. Well, how about this, Luke? Do you want me to wait till the next episode?
No,
or
it's a
do you want me to
tradition.
ask
That's
it?
how it will stay.
It's a
Okay.
tradition. Okay. All right. Well, listen. My question for you, Luke, and I've been thinking about this one for a while. All right. So, as it goes, the NBA currently is going into this phase where a lot of contact is now considered a foul, right?
Mm.
And I have seen a lot of former basketball players, Reggie Miller, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, they all say that they would average, I'll average 40 a game. I'd average 60 on you guys.
Hmm.
My question to you is,
No,
do you believe that to be true, and why?
it's the same game as it always has been. Credit Jimmy High Roller for making this video as well that I've watched. Will, I don't know if you watched it or not.
I think,
What's that?
But which video is that? Luke?
It's basically, I don't know the title of it, obviously. So basically he brings up that, all these older players are saying, man, these players couldn't last a day with our defense and they wouldn't be scoring as much as us. But statistically, I don't know the specific stat, between, I think it was like 97 or something like that, and then another section with the present day and the years up to present. They are basically the same.
Really?
Yes. I haven't seen that video in a while. If you can find it, watch it on your own time, whoever wants to. But yeah, they said
Plus,
basically the summary it's not different at all. It's pretty much the same game. I think one section had it a little bit higher than the other, but that doesn't really matter
yeah,
based on how many other, But yeah, it's pretty much the same.
yeah.
So
I
I don't
personally
believe
don't.
that statement at all.
Yeah, no, I feel like that statement's false. I honestly feel like it's the other way around because, the fastest paced team back in the 90s and early 2000s would be the dead last slowest paced team currently. Shaquille O'Neal will not be getting up and down that court as fast as they are now. There's no way he will.
I
No,
tend
so-
to agree.
so-
I feel
So,
like
are we Are we?
Yeah, I feel like they
okay.
would.
Are we putting Shaq in today's game? Because I mean, there's offensive 3 seconds now, and there's defensive 3 seconds. I mean, that's just not. He just can't.
Same
Dominate
with
the paint like
Barkley.
he. Yeah,
Barkley
won't be able to
became the reason
dominate
for
the
the
paint
8
now.
seconds to the back of the rim. Yeah,
So I'm gonna agree with them and say no. It's
a false statement.
I think. I mean, if you put if we put not like LeBron, let's say Curry into 80s 90s basketball.
Oh my God, Curry would be the Jordan of.
Yes.
He'd be considered the
might
greatest.
average 30 a game.
Mhm.
Oh no, he probably would.
He would.
And
already-
in that
yeah,
time,
he'd
that's a
average
lot.
40.
He probably averaged 40.
And in that time where
no.
someone's averaging the highest of 24, 23.
Yeah.
No, to be fair, Jordan had averages of
Right,
30.
but I'm just saying
points.
most players averaged, except for Jordan, they were averaging, 23
Yeah,
to
pretty
25
basic,
points a game. Now, you got Harden freaking averaging 40.
Yeah, now
And-
unless back then a good player was 23 to 25. Now 23 to 25 gets you in the mediocre at best category.
Yeah. Like your first All-Star game appearance.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
and I use that example with Zach LaVine. He's averaging 28 this season, 28 a game this season,
Mhm.
and this is his first All-Star game, and he's still not put on a pedestal like we're putting Harden on, or we're putting
Because
Luka.
he doesn't make up all those ankle crossers and
Exactly. That's
which-
why I love Zach LaVine. I love watching the Bulls play.
Oh yeah,
Just to watch
he's a
Zach
great player.
LaVine.
Great player. What is so funny, John? You've been laughing.
I
at
noticed
stuff.
that. What are you laughing at?
I'm looking at Will. Right now, it's just he's loving his belt right there. He's having a good time. I can't blame him.
I love listening to people talk.
But Will is thinking about ending this meeting because he wants to go to bed. He's
Will, the
like,
quicker
Sort of a bull,
quicker
huh?
you give your answer, the quicker you can go to
Some
bed.
girl literally just said the belt.
The belt. The belt.
Hey, shout out to that girl though. She just got a free shout out on the podcast. So
Yeah.
whoever that is.
whoever that was.
Her name is,
But did Will give your answer and then we can start wrapping it up.
yeah, I mean I think Reggie Miller today, if Reggie Miller was in today's game, he would be Steph Curry 2.0. They're if you really think about it, they're basically the same player.
Mhm.
Honestly,
Okay.
Reggie Miller just plays.
That's a fair comparison.
Yeah. I've never thought of it like that, but since you say that, I can agree. I think.
I mean,
Fair.
I don't know where he would go because the game today is not meant to run through the 5. Well, I mean, Shaq would probably still average 25, maybe 25-10 a game, maybe. He'd still average maybe a double-double. I mean, there would be more blocks because Shaq is a friggin' offensive tackle playing center, right?
No, I don't think there'd be
Yeah.
more. No, it might be.
I mean, I don't know.
But the thing is, they'll probably play a 5-out on Shaq and bring him out to the 3-point line.
Oh, yeah, they would have to, yeah. But
Yeah, I agree.
Plus,
I mean,
with
So
how-
are you saying?
plus
are you
also with
saying
how
that-
easy fouls are given out.
Yeah.
Shaq would be
Shaq
so
would-
much
Shaq
more efficient now.
I think Shaq
Yeah,
would
for
average
sure.
foul out like total games a season out of the 72 games. I think 15. He would
I'm not-
foul out
Yeah.
you have to think.
Probably.
before he learns how to play in today's game.
Right.
That's another thing. It would take these players a little bit of time, at the very least, to get used to the way that the game is played now.
Mhm.
And we'd have
But,
to obviously give those players a little bit of a.
But you take
Time
players
to
today and
stretch.
put them back then, they're just going to run circles around everyone because everyone back then's expecting big people to get down in the paint, everyone to drive.
Yeah.
But let me run the pick and roll at the 3-point line. They're not going to.
That's the
And run it-
biggest
and
thing I
run
was
it
thinking.
successfully. They won't know
Yes.
how to guard it.
No, not at all. It's
Realistically, look at it. Like Steph Curry ran the pick and roll at the 3-point line. That's never been done before. That is going to be lethal.
him, Curry, and Draymond Green made that.
They- oh
such
my
a-
God.
And that's so interesting now that that was revolutionary in 2015, 2014. Now here we
Right.
are 7 years later, and I coach a basketball team, and that's what we do
Mhm.
is a
Yeah.
warrior style offense, and it works. and we're averaging 70 points a game, or just under 70 points a game, that's so
impressive.
interesting. That like 7 years ago, that is never to be heard of, or I mean,
Right.
it was, but just never done, to the scale that, the Warriors did, which is
Right, like they could have
insane.
done, they could have done a pick and roll at the 3-point line every once in a while.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
that's what
and that
I was
normally
thinking.
was a pick and roll at the 3-point line was normally a setup for a play on the inside.
Yes.
Exactly.
Now,
Yeah,
now
exactly.
that is the play.
Yes,
Now
not
that
the
is the
setup
play.
anymore.
You just let your 3-point shooter take it.
you
at
run
the
through it,
3-point line,
and then
Exactly.
yeah, it's either like a
And then
driving
just
kick
take
out
it.
to your corner guy. Yeah, exactly.
and that's bizarre.
Man,
Um,
John, you're coming hard with these questions, man.
I think
I-
I work hard on them. I
and I
have
like
I
it.
have a list.
That was a good question. That's always
That is a good question.
that's kind of like
Thank you
the
guys.
GOAT
John-
debate. Like we'll never know for sure, but it's really fun to discuss them.
Yeah, it is. I love that.
John, I love you, and I'm sorry for
You know-
bullying you without.
It's okay.
Mm.
It's okay, because I'm gonna come up this summer and I'm gonna bully you back. So
He's gonna egg your window.
it's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pee in your guest bedroom.
I don't have a guest bedroom anymore, so it's couch for you, buddy,
Well,
with the dogs.
I love the doggies, so I will go out and when I come up, I'll train your doggies for you.
Well,
'cause you're having
one's blind and has diabetes, so you can just train them. All right, Will,
No,
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
Over here, John. We can't see you. Come on now.
Look at Will. Look at Will. He's just.
Will's so tired.
Will,
he just
Will
wants
is
to go to
done
bed.
with this.
Will, all right. We're calling
I
it.
look here for the first 2 seconds when you
All
asked
right,
the question,
guys.
I forgot what it was, and then I jumped back in.
But yeah, anyways, follow the Instagram, Inside the Paint Podcast. You can get through the shop that way in the bio. Get some hoodies. I got my crew neck hoodie coming in.
I love all of you guys.
I might have to get a hoodie now.
There you go. We just got one customer.
I might have to get one.
There you go. And Twitch.
How do
obviously.
we go about ordering the
The girl
hoodies?
said, bet. Bro, guys, shout out.
But yeah,
Pretty sure the link to it is on the Instagram.
the
then.
link to it is on the
Yeah.
Instagram. So
Cool.
you go to Inside the Paint Podcast on the Instagram, go to the bio, click the link, bam, you're there.
Okay,
Pay.
let's go.
We use U.S. dollars. We don't use the Mexican pesos or the Bahamian dollars. We use U.S. dollars.
Hey, buy our shit.
Buy our shit, because I am the only person that's
also-
bought through that store so far.
I also just wanted to mention real quick. I am going to college. So is Will. So is Luke. So is I'm gonna go ahead and go off on a limb here and say that Floyd. Are you going through college right now?
How dare you assume that I'm going to college?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna. The most of us are going to college,
No, I am.
and
I
you know,
am.
okay, well,
I
all
am.
of us.
All of
are
us here.
going to
All of
college.
us.
All of us are going to college, and guys, college is expensive. So if you just want to, hit me up with a few
Ooh.
dollars, I'll take everything
I
I
like
can
that
get.
transition,
I'll drop my
John.
PayPal. Yeah, just help me out. I could use a little extra money.
Listen.
So appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, and then obviously this Twitch channel. This is, if you're watching now, that's what we'll be streaming on. So, All-Star Game will be. Will's belt is sexy. Stop it.
Who said that? He said what?
John said it. The only person.
I said that like 20 minutes ago.
Did you? But yeah. Anyways, come back for the All-Star Game. We'll be doing that.
Well, is this what we're gonna do from now on? Like stream the recording through Twitch?
Yes.
Okay.
We did get one person to follow. Floyd. Shout out Floyd.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Floyd. Yeah, there you go.
Usually-
Floyd McCoy.
Usually we don't have the followers on the podcast, but if you want to, hey, go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead. We got
Look,
we got
Floyd
Look
McCoy,
what can happen
what can happen.
when you
can,
just pop into the
you
stream.
can pop in thinking, man, I'm only gonna be on this one episode, but
Jesus Christ.
then we like you, and now you could be on whenever the fuck you want.
We're gonna have like 50 hosts by the end.
Oh
of
my
the
god.
It's just
The
gonna
main-
be the whole screen is
It's
filled.
gonna be chaos.
It's gonna be like a 5th grade class all
It's
discussing.
gonna be
basketball.
absolutely
Okay, if you
chaos.
want to talk, raise your hand.
They're gonna pull up Ben.
We're we're gonna bring up one controversial topic.
If you
Everyone.
The whole series is gonna be chaos. It's gonna be like a 5th grade class.
Who's doing that?
Hello.
Anyways, if you were to say to me, like when I first started this, like with just John and Will, you're gonna have like 8 more people or 5 more people join. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, dude. Back in the day, it was
Back
just
in
the
the
Three
day.
Musketeers.
There's 3 of us
bro.
screaming at each other at 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning. Oh, jeez.
Yelling about Zion.
Talking about how Zion will impact the league.
He's now an all.
Yeah.
I was an all-star.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We always knew he would, but the amount of media coverage that man had in college was a bit absurd.
We talked about
Especially from
2K
ESPN.
covers.
Yeah, he has like no coverage now that he's on
Insane.
the like.
Yeah. Small
He
market.
gone from the most
No.
truly he gone from the most overrated basketball player in the NBA to the most underrated in the NBA in my
No.
opinion.
As soon as LaMelo got drafted,
Yes.
you never heard about Zion.
Exactly. And LaMelo's doing great so far, especially
Oh,
when
he
he's
is.
starting.
He is.
But I mean, Zion is really overlooked right now. Zion is balling.
Yes.
Copycat.
Actually, I got a Vancouver Grizzlies jersey before you got that jersey, so you're actually the copycat.
Oh, you're the
Bitch.
copy.
Okay, but you're the one who got the Charlotte jersey after I got.
But you got the
My
Grizzlies jersey
Charlotte shirt
after I
jersey.
got my jersey.
Right. But you got your jersey after I got my jersey. But you got your jersey after I got
Thanks
my
everyone.
jersey
Subscribe.
first.
We'll be back next week.
Hey,
I just ended it.
You know, dude, that's the tradition.
That's the tradition right there.
Hey,
No, the tradition is telling John, "Hey, you have like 10 seconds to say anything you want," and ending the entire meeting.
Anything
And then
right
ending
away.
it before I get to anything.
Well, and then it just ends.
I'm not gonna lie. The first week I was on and you did that, I was laughing for 5 straight
Yeah,
minutes.
because I ended the meeting right away. That was the first time I ever did
funny
that.
as fuck.
Oh,
Is
look
the
at
stream
Will.
still going?
The
or-
stream is still going. We're just not recording.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
Oh,
You didn't
I
say that.
I thought you meant when you were. I
Well,
thought
ladies
don't-
and
you
gentlemen,
said like when you were done recording. I thought that meant the stream was over too.
I'm gonna take another potty break. I'll be right back.
I'm about to say, boys, I'm about to hit it.
Yeah, I gotta
I'll
get
wait
to
till
bed
Will
too.
leaves. Oh, I'll wait till Ben.
Next week, I have a game Wednesday, so Wednesday's not a good night.
It's
Wednesday's not
Thursday.
a good day.
Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday are good nights for me.
I will. It'll probably be like Thursday or Friday, if I'm being
Yeah.
honest.
Okay.
All right. Well, John, if you want to take your potty break, I can talk for a little bit if you'd like, buddy.
Well, good night, Will. It's great seeing you again, obviously.
I love seeing you,
Um,
John.
Ben, good night.
Good night, John.
Oh, Floyd,
See
if
you
you could
around.
actually, Floyd, if you could stick
I'll
around, I
talk
want
to
to
you about the
get,
cave trip
I
soon.
want to
okay,
get
Ben?
some stuff for you for the Instagram.
Beans.
Did you hear me, Ben?
All I heard was camping.
I was gonna. I'll talk to you about the trip here relatively
All right,
soon.
boys, I'm gonna end the stream
Okay,
right
cool.
now.
All right,
Subscribe if you
see you
can.
guys.
Bye, Twitch.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye, Twitch.
I love you. I
Wait, John, say something about LeBron.